3,800 on my email list at the moment.
That's fucking sick. So you got a channel as well.
Yeah.
How effective is that?
Yeah, we do probably 30 mil sales throughout a year.
It's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's spastic.
But you see how it is, man? It's not the old days of newspaper article and a big pic. You see, if you're doing that, because I'm getting ready for our next run of apartments. It's not ready yet. So we need all that current stock to disappear, which will be in about 7-8 months. And then all the new stuff that comes up, the prices will be higher, a lot higher. Prices are going to explode, bro.
Yeah.
They're going to go through the fucking roof.
So when you say you're waiting, you're going to jump in and develop again, or you're going to like coach people through it,
Both.
or yeah.
Both. So
Yeah, because no one's doing anything multi-res at the moment.
no one's fucking touching it.
Yeah.
I'm scared to fucking look at it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I wouldn't build for anyone at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've got a big one next
So
year.
you're just chilling at the moment. You're just finishing off like what you're doing. And
Finishing off one, I've bought a couple of sites. One I resold. And I
flipped it.
I made almost 300 grand just buying a site, not even settling it and flipping it.
Oh, yeah.
So I've gotten rid of that, and I'm stuck in council with one.
Yeah.
And then I've got a big one in Menu Ponds, man. Really good job.
Resi site.
Resi.
Yeah.
Resi.
Yeah, I just got the contract on one today. I've been negotiating 5 weeks. Finally got his contract.
Industrial.
Yeah.
You fucking love it. You're not going anywhere, mate.
Nah, but like it's not just like this one's not just industrial. Well, it's industrial, but it's like it's showroom. We're gonna do some office.
Nice.
We're gonna do some walk-ups.
Yep.
Little cafe on the corner.
Yep.
Maybe like a few shops and shit. Like
Areas.
Bayside, like suburb.
What it's zoned?
Straight industrial.
It is, and you can do shops.
Yeah. Probably. I'll do them as like.
You can't call them shops.
Nah, restricted retail. Yeah.
Yes.
Or showroom.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can they get liquor license?
Yep.
They can. It's
Yeah.
industrial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fucking positive too.
Like maybe like a Total Tools or like one of those
Great
1,000
tenant.
square meters.
Great
type,
tenant.
Yeah.
Get your tenant there, then flip it.
Yeah. Well, those ones I might hold because I might do it in stages where like I run all the costs through the build to sell stage,
That's what I do.
which I learn off you, and then the last stage
Spot on.
I'll hold them. Yeah.
Mate, it's the smartest money you'll ever make in your
Yeah.
whole fucking life. And Mr. ATO will know nothing about it.
And I've got that Somerville site's under construction at the moment.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, you'll need some sport.
I don't think I do, bro. I did the levels on it.
It's coming back up.
Nah. We did the levels. My civil engineer did the levels, and I was like, these are shit. So I dropped them all. He did them all. I dropped the levels,
fucking
and
tell
I did it. I said, we're not taking a fucking shovel of dirt away from here. We're not bringing a shovel in. And then my old man, he's back. He's working 3 days a week for me, and he got on site this morning. And the earth mover guys are on site, and he said they're jumping up and down, saying they need fill. They reckon they need 1,000 cube, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like.
Just check it, man.
And I was like, all right, he's like, can you organise some? I'm like, I'll organise it so it's there, but I'm not getting it until check the levels.
Yeah.
3 hours later, he calls me back. He's like, don't get that fill yet. And I was like,
Really?
I was like,
How can they fucking fuck up like that?
I think because there's a cut and fill on the site.
Yeah.
So we're cutting like half the south side, moving it to the
sloping?
north side. Yeah, across. Which we knew, but like we got a few hundred come out of the footings. There's a detention tank, a few hundred come out of there. So I'm like,
Can you compact it? That's the issue you're going to have.
yeah, well, there's a
it
part
good?
of the job that we're doing suspended.
Ah,
So I'm
okay,
like,
no problem.
I'm like, my estimator put like 45k in cartage and tip for like the loam and grass off the
Yeah.
top. I'm like, nah, boys. These back 3 factories will make suspended, chuck it in there.
Yeah, keep
spend
it.
13, 14k on screw piles, and then
You're done.
Yeah, no
Fuck,
worries.
all right. Because I was going to suggest that when I saw
Yeah.
what you were doing. Like, I didn't know
Yeah.
what was going on. Screw piles are always a good option, man.
Yeah.
I used to do it a lot when I did the factories. What about your, I noticed your Ledlin Instagram page doesn't follow anyone.
No. To be honest, I haven't really done anything with that. I've like left my team to, not left my team, but I've let them manage it. Yeah, I don't know who to follow. One thing is like, I've got over this now, but I had this fear of like, builders will pinch my trades.
Yeah.
And like, because it happens all the
Fucking
time.
true.
Yeah, it happens all the time. But people really want to work for Ledlin because one, they know we pay on time,
100%.
that we're reliable, they get to work on cool projects.
Consistent work.
Yeah. But I just hate when I see a competitor and all my trades are on their side. I'm like, fuck, like. But I think it's just part of the game, and I'm like, I got to accept that when I can bring value to these trades by giving them a bit of exposure. They'll get extra work. Hopefully, they don't. But I see it with so many, like in every industry. It's like all my influencer mates, like they'll get a content creator. Content creator's got no following, he's good. They show them how to do things. They work with them a couple of years, get them heaps of exposure, and then the content creator goes off.
Out the door.
Yeah. So it's like, well, what do you do?
You're fucked if you do, you're fucked if you don't.
Yeah, I think that's...
I remember a few years ago, because I got bitten by this. Do you know how you, like we put our site signage up, track, the mandatory shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got Sparky's concreters and they put theirs on there.
Yeah.
I didn't think twice about it. We had, and he was my best plumber. And plumbing in apartments is fucking important, bro.
Yeah.
He'd come in, he'd smash it, get out cheap. He worked for a competitor of mine, which I found out, that's how we found his details. So the competitors would just drive around and see who I'm using, would try and find my trade, and his sign's fucking right there.
Yeah.
He took on a job that sent him broke, right? And it fucked my job up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're still really good mates. And I go, how the fuck did you get in touch with you? Because I thought he was only working for me. I had 3 or 4 jobs.
Yeah.
He goes, man, he drove past your site and he got my number off the sign.
Yeah.
So the next day, I took everybody's signage off. Never again, mate.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. Never again.
Yeah. So I got a guy that used to work for me 6 or 7 years ago, and we parted ways, and he took all my IP and
fuck.
Yeah.
How can you stop that?
Yeah,
I can't stop it.
No, he was pretty audacious about it. He sat in meetings with concrete reps, being like, "You sold concrete to Oscar for $130 a meter. You can and he had the invoice,
You're kidding.
It was pretty, But anyway, he's recently engaged my earthworks guy, and my earthworks guy is now he's put me back on a job to start because he's finishing up on this other job, and I'm like, fuck, that happens. If it was anyone else's job, I'd be like, mate, you hit rock, whatever, I don't care. But I'm like, some people, it's like, it's just part of the game, I think.
Do you have, let's say your previous project, all right? Are you jumping those trades basically on? Is it a given that they're getting your next work?
No, we call them internally our preferred trades.
Good. And
then we'll tender. Because I could have 100 tenders for everything, but just with social media, bro, I get every fucking trade in market.
I can imagine, man.
So I don't like getting people to price shit if they're never going to get an opportunity. So things like panels.
That's a good one. Who you going to use for this one?
I'm using Andrew again.
Oh, you are?
I am, bro. Yeah, a little bit begrudgingly, but
look, it gets it done, yeah.
He gets it done.
Gets it done.
I haven't got a building permit yet.
You haven't?
No, I get it.
This is on the one that you've just started?
Yep.
Oh, so you've just scraped the site though?
Well, it's preliminary site works. Half a metre cut on one side, fill on the other side. My insurance, I've run it by my insurer. He's like, yeah, as long as you don't do footings, you're 100% covered. I'm like, cool, if council put a stop work, so be it.
You can actually do all your footings, not pour them. You can put your Rio in, and just wait for the
inspection.
Yeah, just wait for it.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep going.
Yeah. So we'll get the building permit the next week. We've got a lot of local trades in that area.
Yeah.
Like literally in the street sort of thing. So they'll have even skeleton crews wanting to come back, especially
100%.
the concreters and shit who have blown all their money by the second week of Jan. These guys will have them, because they're all local, they can sort of run the job a few days a week, or if they're up on the river or whatever, they'll have a leading hand. So we'll chip away through January. So we'll save a bit of time on the program if we can get the panels and steel up before Christmas.
I know we spoke about this fucking a while back, but obviously the unions faded away. Just quietly.
That phone call I was on before was with a business partner of mine.
Yeah.
He wants to start like a similar thing to what you're doing and call it the union.
Really?
Yeah.
Construction related or just?
Just construction, not property, just subbies. Because I've been buying a heap of subbies under one of my other businesses.
Yeah.
And so we set up an advisory board. We buy 50% of the business, set up an advisory board. We're like, let's open up the advisory board to businesses that either aren't ready to sell us half the business yet, or maybe they're a bit smaller for our mandate. But we can provide them the advisory services and help bring them up, create this circular economy of, recommending trades, sharing networks.
100%.
If one's tendering, if we can get opportunity for another.
Why the fuck's he calling it the union?
Controversy, yeah.
Well, it fucking got me upset. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Smart, man. Smart. I remember when we fuck, I'm hungry. When we okay, pull him over. Oh, when he comes. I remember when I first started, the most money I ever made, right, was finding small trade that were really pushing their limits.
Yeah.
Like the job is, you can see their job's too big for them. They haven't got enough crew, and teaching them how to get through your project.
We've talked about that internally as well. Like it's such a hidden gem.
It's the best money I've ever made.
Yeah.
Because you'll get a crew, right? Pay them, you look after them, you teach them well. You don't bash them, fuck them when they do something wrong.
Yeah.
But you slowly grow these little businesses within your business.
Yeah.
Best money I've ever made in my whole life. Ever.
And you build a real loyal trade there too that'll help value manage, they'll help stick to your timeline, they'll get work done,
Totally agree. It's the trade that will never forget what you did for him.
Yeah.
Where you pick up a phone Friday night and you tell him, mate, you need to go out. A year later, we've got a leak on. They'll go out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They don't ask for money.
I've got one mate, a plumber, went out on his own. His first job he did with me. Gave him the opportunity to tender it. His price come in, he's a little bit more expensive, but I was like, you know what, he's going to look after us. We think that he'll make it up with the program. Got 2/3 of the way through the job. He called me up. He's like, we've got to have a sit down. We need to have a chat. Sat down. He's like, I missed this, and this on the plan. I'm going to do my balls by about 80 grand. And we renegotiated and said, looked after him. He'll never forget that.
Look, I've had to do that not because I've wanted to, because if I've lost that trade, it's going to cost me a lot more to fucking get someone in.
Yeah.
And especially when it's a trade like a service. Electrical, plumbing.
It was a plumber,
Plumbing is bad. No one wants to touch anyone else's work. It's fucked. You know what I mean? I mean, we had a guy that went broke, major PW Glass 2 years ago. We're talking major, bro. Like, he's doing facade systems in the city. Anyway, they set up a non-EBA company, which we fucking used. They had their own framing system. So half the job was done. They went broke, and then
no one can use it.
We couldn't use the.
No one can glaze it.
We couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Had to change the whole fucking lot.
Wow.
You know, and we had 3 go broke on us on that job.
Oh.
Yeah, and we still made money, and it was a plumber that went broke on us too. You know, in the Footscray Hospital.
Yeah.
They're non-EBA company. So their EBA company ruined their whole business. Same as the window guys, their EBA company took down.
Happens a bit, right? Like these smaller guys, they get rolling, they build a real good domestic or like, you know,
beautiful
lower tier business, making heaps of money.
Unbelievable.
Then they get an opportunity to step up into like a tier 2 or a tier 1 building.
Correct.
And they're like, we better set up an EBA division, start growing that, and it just destroys their entire business.
Look, I've seen it over the years happen so many times. But look, the worst thing about EBAs is it gets forced upon you.
Yeah.
Like if a trade can operate with 100 blokes and do a $100 million project, what do you need an EBA for?
Yeah.
Like you can do it, right?
Yeah.
It's an entangled system, that whole EBA.
Yeah, I mean, that's my mate wants to call it the union. He reckons that 90% of subbies hate the union, and I just said,
I'm probably saying more, man.
I'm like, you're biting off a lot though. I'm like, you go up against the union. Like,
You've got to be careful.
Yeah.
They exist, but they don't at the moment. Does that make sense? They're still there.
Yeah.
They're still on site. So I'm seeing flags everywhere.
Yeah. Have they been off your back for a bit? You're not as active at the moment, so.
They fucking love me, man.
Yeah.
The union love me. Nah, look, they haven't done anything since my last job. But we had 30 blokes on my site every fucking day, putting pressure on my trades. Like, how are you supposed to operate?
Yeah.
We're a tier 3 builder. Tier 3. Doesn't matter what we build, we're tier 3. Intimidation, my staff, they had to wear body cams, man. I had fucking every bikie in their dog was there, man. And they were, you know what they were doing? They were running shift work. So if one guy had to go somewhere, they'd call in another guy to keep the presence.
Yeah.
So I ended up, it's fucking no joke, man. We've got all the footage. I ended up getting GoPros on a vest for all my guys. Like, that's what it got to. And so we call it 3 days in a row. They got WorkSafe on us and everything, but we'll clear. 3-4 days in a row, and then on the Friday, I think, they went into administration.
Oh.
No one on my side.
Bro, how lucky is that? Like,
fuck it. Their exact words, you will never finish this job. Like, fucking think about it. And I was level. It was a 9-level building. I was, I think, level 7. I didn't even go past.
How fucked is that though? That mentality where like you got some
You will never finish this job.
Yeah, like what is that? Like,
fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Like, so
just thugs.
I don't give a fuck. I've been dealing with it forever, right? And I know my people. And if it needed to happen, it would have happened, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Look, in the old days, and when I started, there was a mutual respect, bro. It was mutual. So yeah, you'd sit down with an organizer of that area. You'd talk to each other. He'd like to find out where you're headed, what you're doing, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It was diplomatic, mate.
Yeah.
Now you get these they come in and just, mate, think they run the show.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about it is they're not educated. It's not
So
like they
know
actually
what
understand the system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
No.
it's like talking to a wall.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to get nowhere.
2 weeks ago, they were selling steroids in their local gym. You know, they don't. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, and who knows what else they're fucking doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But you know what? Look, man, there is a place for them.
Yeah.
Like if you look at tier 1 work, $7 billion tipping in from the government.
Yeah.
I mean, that needs to be controlled.
Yeah.
The problem is, how do they control it?
Thank you.
How do the union control it?
Yeah, giving it to their mates who are paying them the most and all that sort of shit.
Correct. Yeah. So I mean, you know how they're investigating, like obviously the union, the administrators, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
They need to start looking at the top tier contractors to see where their money's gone.
Yeah.
You're not going to see it.
Yeah.
In the union, you're going to see these top tier contractors shuffling 100 grand here, 200 grand there. Where is this gone? Where's that gone? Do you know what I mean? That's how they do it. It's a legitimate way of cleaning money.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em, man.
Yeah, I'd love to take them down. That's a fucking big task.
I don't think it can. You know why? Because as funny as it sounds, I know what the government is doing, what they're doing to them, but they still have government support, especially Labor government support.
That's the thing.
Who pushes Labor more than them?
Yeah.
Who gives them more money? Donations.
Because they'll all vote for Labor, of course, yeah.
100%. So Labor government has destroyed them. If they get back up, who are they going to be with again?
Yeah.
Labor. It's all corrupt, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but what do I have to do with it? I just want to fucking build,
Yeah,
sell,
that's just
fucking make my money go on a holiday.
Just want to buy a car.
Fuck, or a couple. But and it's envy too, man. That's what I realised. The younger generation in the union, it was envying.
Yeah.
You know, they see young guys doing okay.
Yeah. Pulling up in a nice car.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Looking after people, dressing well.
Yeah.
And they don't like it, man.
Yeah.
They don't like it. Well, do what I did.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's exactly the same.
If you want what
Go
I want,
to school, become a form worker, have a dream, fucking do it.
if you want what I want, do what I did.
No, they don't want it. They want
Yeah.
to take what you've got.
Yeah.
They just want to take it. So, but you must be relieved, man, too. Like, I can't see in the near future anyone hassling you or...
No, but they were moving into industrial, which they hadn't done. But I think it's because all the multi-res stuff was so slow.
Spot on.
They were spreading out. I was watching industrial developers getting pulled up out in Shepparton and shit like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing out there.
You know what? They've captured all of Victoria, right? So they've got organisers in all these regions. Now, if something major is happening in Shepparton, Quiet Town, it's the only thing they can get. I did a servo in Rockbank on the freeway. There's nothing out there when I did this. Bang, first 2 days I had 2 union organisers. When they say four machines, a rock breaker, fucking straight away. Do you know what I mean? So it's funny. It's like, you know when you have fish and chips and you're eating and a chip falls on the side, the seagull gets it?
Yeah.
That's the union. It is, that's the union.
Yeah.
Like this, it's an analogy that sounds stupid, but it's as fucking true as it comes. They want the $100 or the $200 they can get off you. Yeah, you go build your millions. What are you going to do for us? You know what I mean? And they do it to every fucking body, man. Now people are starving. They're starving now, those guys. Unemployable, man. If the union doesn't get back up, they're unemployable.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to fucking employ them?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No.
I don't care how good you are. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's what I mean, man. They got too big for their boots, man.
Yeah, they did.
They just thought they were bigger than the government.
Yeah.
Trying to sack an AFL umpire or some shit. Didn't know that crap.
Yeah.
What
The writing was on the wall, but bro, like they got so audacious that it was like, how the fuck is this happening? How are they showing up and shutting down job sites and demanding this and demanding that? It's like, how is there any place for that?
They weren't smart because they've got the power, obviously. and they had the backing and the following, they should have just kept fucking quiet, do what you guys are doing, make your money, support your fucking members, and don't be a hero.
Yeah.
But ego got him.
Thank you.
Ego got him. They thought they were too big and untouchable. You're disappearing in front of me, man.
Oh, stop it. Look at you.
Huh?
Look how lean you are. What have you been doing? Training, dieting?
Yeah. Training's been good.
Yeah. Where are you training?
I've laid off this for a bit.
Yep.
Which is good. I stopped drinking for 5 months as well this year.
Yeah.
The first 5 months.
Yeah. Not 5 months in a row.
You fuck. Most boring fucking 5 months I've ever had in my life. I couldn't wait to get back on. But no, just train, man. I train, eat well, sleep well. Like sleep now. It'll be, and look, it might not be, but I know when you're under the fucking pump, a good night's sleep is the best thing you'll ever have.
Yeah.
Like it does you. Like you get up knowing what you've got to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's okay. If you've got a broken sleep, falling asleep at 10:30, getting up at 3, getting up at fucking 4, you're half cooked as soon as you get up, and you actually get used to it if that's how you sleep. And that's
me at the moment.
Is it? Yeah.
You got the young fella at home is not a good sleeper, so
How old now?
18 months.
It's normal, man.
Yeah.
It's normal. I was blessed with the the child that you read a book, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
First 6 weeks, no sleep. After 6 weeks, on the dot, she slept like an animal.
Yeah.
Ate well, all of that.
Is this the first? Yeah, that was the first one.
My second one, bro.
That's why you didn't have a third.
Yeah, I wasn't going to risk that, but fuck. My little Allegra took the shit out of us, man.
Yeah.
Every hour.
Yeah, that's what we've been.
For 5 years.
Wow.
What do you think of fatherhood, man?
The best. About the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
No one tells you how hard it's going to be.
I think even if they do, you can't understand it personally unless you do it, how hard it is. That's, people tell you, they don't sleep, they don't eat well, they do this, they do that, and you go, fuck it, that's no problem, man.
Yeah, until you're up every hour, every night for 12 months, you don't realise what not sleeping is.
And until you got to go to work the next day, and until you got to go, it's funny. I think fatherhood, if you can maintain quality of life, your gym, your exercise times with your missus, not forgetting that. I reckon that's the hardest part of fatherhood. You're always going to do something, like you're always going to do what you have to do for your child. There's no issue.
That's such a good point.
Right? So you don't have to think about that, but you can't forget about the other parts of your life, which is your wife, which is your family, your health. Health is man, when I had Allegra, I reckon I put on 15 kilos. Well, man, you couldn't physically go to the gym after my day at work or before. It was impossible. I just couldn't bring myself to do it, man. It was just that hard.
Yeah.
Right? And business was going well too. Imagine it wasn't.
Yeah.
Having to deal with that as well.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's the hardest part. Managing your relationship during parenthood. When I had kids.
Yeah. My wife told me, it was a couple of months ago now, we were just driving back from being down to visit family. We were in the car, cruising along, lovely sunny afternoon, and she said, do you know that within the first 2 years of having a child is when something like 85% of failed marriages occur?
I believe it.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, but why are you bringing that up, babe?
Is this something you need to tell me?
I'm like, is this a conversation that we're about to have?
Fuck. Look, I believe it, man. It's very strenuous, especially when you're, how old are you guys now?
I'm 33, she's 31.
Okay. Still okay. It's very hard when you're older again and you're super set in your ways, man. Like 38, 39, people trying to have kids, it's hard. And when they do it, their life stop.
Yeah.
They actually stop. They haven't got that drive, man, to do what we're still doing.
Yeah. If any, since having Romeo, I've gone so much harder. It was
Me too.
It's just like a switch that flipped, and I was just like, I've got to do more.
Do you believe that kids bring you luck?
Bring you luck? I'm not a huge believer in luck, but I'm interested in your perspective.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
What I mean by luck.
Enjoy.
Oh, thank you. I had my first, and I don't know if it was luck or just coincidence or meant to happen, or I just kept working my fucking ass up and it happened. But I found things were falling into place a lot easier when I had kids. And when I mean easier, my deals were easier, my staff was easier, construction was easier, the times were easier. So I like thinking it was my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I've had a good couple of years, without a doubt.
Sorry, mate?
Maybe I owe it to Romeo.
You bring life in.
Yeah.
So what is that? It gives you life too, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting perspective.
It is. You'll only know it when you have your second. It'll happen again.
See if it multiplies.
It'll happen again.
Yeah.
I'm a believer of that.
So, the other sites you bought, what are you going to do? You flipped one.
Flipped one.
300 grand, not a bad little...
Yep. Oh, 300 grand on 2 million.
It's not bad.
And I haven't settled.
Yeah.
So I took over contracts, but I love offices. I fucking love them. But they're just, if you buy in the right spot, don't make them too big. Sort of base I look at it in two ways. And when someone's willing to pay over $50,000 to rent, they've got 100 grand to rent.
What do you mean?
Okay, so 50 grand is a very good threshold.
Yeah.
So I'm targeting everyone under that 50 grand. So when I buy my sites, under that 50 grand, there's a lot more people that can do it. Some can afford 50, 60 grand to throw at a lease, right? They can also afford 100, 120, right?
Yep.
So if you can pay 60, 70 grand on a lease now, you can grow it, you'll outgrow it, you'll move, you want something bigger, so they get something bigger. But if you cap everything at about 50 grand, you'll see there's a lot of people at 25, 30, 35 grand mark.
Those occupants, and it's them, maybe a bookkeeper, maybe there's 2 or 3 of them.
100%.
They're not in an industry where they'll end up with a team of 20.
100%. And you don't want the offices to be sort of that dense where you've got 150 fucking people in it.
Yeah.
You know, boutique stuff, good areas, really close to like prime shopping strips. I've noticed is always good. I mean, the one that we did at Little Oxford Street's gone more amazing than anything in today's market. We're getting city rates per square metre. City rates.
Are you leasing?
Yeah.
How long has that one been finished?
Don't go off finished. I actually started marketing 2 weeks ago.
What, you finished up, held it, or you haven't finished yet?
Finished, I'm holding it. But we advertised the office space 2 weeks ago, man. We're getting, 560, 570 a metre, plus outgoing, plus GST.
How big of incentive?
Oh, good question. 4 months on the first one.
Oh.
Which is fuck all if you think about it, on a 4x4. Then we've got another one who wants a contribution of about 25 on a fit out.
Yep.
Which I don't mind doing, because if they go...
If it's good fit out, yeah. Which it will be, because you'll build it.
Not only that, I'll approve it. If I think it's shit, I won't do it. Yeah. I'm looking at another site, but again, man, construction's pretty high, Oscar. I'm not worried about the dirt anymore, because I know I've paid, it's done.
Yeah.
Construction is fucking high, man. Are you finding that? Like, what were your meter rates overall?
Yeah, I mean...
5 years ago compared to now, man.
It depends if we're just doing like traditional small format industrial tilt slab, infill, ground slab, compared to like the Vermont we did 4-level basement, rooftop terrace, 5 metre deep, you know, like...
So you don't do traditional industrial, I've noticed that.
Yeah, not typically.
So you know the 4 walls, steel, infill slab. You know what I was paying for that when I was doing it? $4.25 a metre.
My first job was $650 a metre.
It's fucking cheap. Now, what is it now? $1,000? More?
1,500 to $2,000, depending on size and exactly how you're building them. Yeah.
So a box, a couple of windows, mezzanine floor.
Yeah.
How much?
1,500.
Fucking really? Is that with tilt panels on site? Or that's precast?
Nah, precast.
Okay. Is anyone doing tilt panels anymore?
Out in the west where they can't get panel yard, like the delivery's too far.
Fuck.
Hey, on your 4x4 with 4 months rent free, is it the first 4 months?
Sorry?
Is it the first 4 months that you give the rent free?
No.
No.
No. It's at the end of the first term.
At the end of the first term?
End of the first term.
Wow.
So if they want rent-free, no problem, but you're getting it 4 months before your first term ends.
Wow. That's it. I usually do the first month of each year of the first term.
Nah.
That's way better.
If you can get it at the end,
Yeah.
right? So
half the time they're moving out there. I mean, if they are, they're moving out then anyway. Yeah.
Why do you think I've done it in the last one?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden they're not paying. They go, man, we're not paying. Do we need to move? Do we need to do this?
Yeah.
Are we going to take up the other option? And I think they've got, when they renew their option or take on their next option, I think it's 3 months before they've got to do it. You negotiate again. You know what I mean? And if they've got time with no rent due,
Yeah, it's less pressure in their mind.
less pressure in their mind.
Wow.
Yeah. I've done the best deals like that, man.
Yeah, yeah.
In that rent-free period, look, people sometimes want money contributions. People want me to pay for outgoings. I'll never do that. Obviously, you know the properties that you hold. Is it plus outgoings or including outgoings?
All plus.
Good.
Yeah.
Because people don't take into consideration, developers, investors, their outgoings go up
Yeah.
quicker than what the rent does.
Yeah.
So you'll get a 4% CPI increase, no problem. Your rates, your council rates go up.
Reval, you have a 15% increase in property value over a good year.
What the fuck is that? So your bottom line is that we never do it. We never do it. But when you're holding a whole building, it is way easier to lease when you're including outgoings, man. So I've worked out a way to do both.
So you're holding this new one?
I'll keep this one as well, yeah. It's in a rock star location. I love office, man. I've had buildings where they've always been leased. Like the gap between losing someone and putting someone in is no more than a month.
Yeah, that's wild.
In the right locations, my bro. It needs to be right. And it needs to be priced right too.
Yeah.
And it needs to look funky.
Yeah.
You know, you need some activation on the ground floor, whether it's coffee or whether it's, you need that. It needs to be complete. Hard to find. Hard to fucking find.
I thought there'd be plenty of office deals around at the moment.
If you're an investor buying existing stuff,
Yeah.
If you're a developer, finding a site where it's sort of not too big, where you're going to be left holding your fucking dick, and not too small where there's no point doing it. Like anything under 5, 6, 7 million, it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
Like it really isn't.
What do you put in your fees though for build costs of like a 4-level office tower now? Or what's Collingwood? How tall is that?
8 levels.
8 levels. Wow.
Basement.
Oh wow.
Small floor plate. Tiny.
How big?
Fucking tiny, bro. 196 square meters. But we're in an activation zone, so I can do whatever. As long as I get my cars, I can do whatever.
Yeah. So a lot like a big facade to floor, like a big facade to NSA ratio per floor.
Massive.
So it costs a bit higher.
Yeah, so I wouldn't use that as a benchmark. But
What is it?
I'd be for office. Keeping in mind it used to be $1,100 a metre when I first started. 1,100. Now I reckon I'm sitting on about 3.1, 3.2.
Yeah.
And that's cold shell. So you're talking, a glass facade.
Yeah.
A toilet.
Another $1,000-$1,500 to fit it easy.
Yeah, accommodation for a toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Accommodation for a kitchen.
Yeah.
Exposed ceilings, no plaster. It's fucking pretty expensive, man.
Yeah.
So with industrial, you guys were lucky because you guys caught up. Prices went up across the board. I mean, you're industrial, I'm resi, but our concrete price is the same. So the increases that we've had, apartment prices, sale prices, haven't increased to capture that. You guys have.
Yeah.
And that's why you guys flew.
Yeah, but the land rates have
because
gone through the roof
look what's
too,
happened.
then. Yeah.
People have realised we can do this now rather than paying. What were you paying originally for land? A metre? 120?
Yeah,
130?
$150 a square metre.
150?
Yeah, $200
Now?
a square metre. I mean, 1,000's probably like the going sort of
1,000?
average. Yeah.
From 150. In what period?
8 years.
I did some shit in Sydney, and I realised how
Have
cheap.
you developed in Sydney?
I bought and sold land, and I realised when I clicked that our industrial stuff here was so cheap compared to Sydney's, man. Well, I'm talking years ago though.
It still is.
It still is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about Queensland's market?
It was the cheapest, and now it's gone through the roof. Yeah.
Fucking me and a mate went out and had a look, man. Like, it's just they need to open up more areas of industrial. There's just not enough. That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
You get a pocket that fucking big, and then you're driving for another hour before you get to another industrial pocket. It's stupid. Fully leased, everything was sold, nothing was for sale. Yeah. Where do you reckon it's going?
The market in general, or
Your market?
land rates are coming off at the moment.
I've noticed it as well.
Yeah.
In general, all markets.
Yeah, thank you. Land rates are coming off, but
You were hungry, man.
Yeah, bro, I was starving. I'm about to eat that another bread if you don't eat it.
Chip, man. No, eat it, man.
You sure? If something does, land rates are coming off, but they had to because
Ridiculous.
it got stupid.
Fucking ridiculous.
All the institutional guys come into the market when interest rates got down below 1%. Like they're coming into the market happy to build a large format shed.
Yep.
They're all leasing up like that. If they lost a tenant would move out. They'd put a new one in, jack the rent up 20%.
100%. Yep.
They were coming in happy to build and hold on tiny margins. So they were just driving land rates through the roof. So we were competing with that. Small format stuff was flying.
Yep.
Rates were going up. Rents were climbing. Resi guys were coming in. Oh, how good's this? It's
Correct.
easy. And then all of a sudden, the music stops.
Yep.
And then land rates start coming back down. So we're buying sites for probably easy 15-20% less than what they were 2 years ago.
Wow.
And there's a few opportunities, if something's got a few hairs on it, it's 30% less than what you would have thought it was.
Do you worry about that?
What's that?
Prices in industrial land going down? Does it tell you there might be too much industrial stuff happening at the moment?
Well, I see the market in segments, right? I
Yep.
think the large format institutional stuff, you're talking 10, 15, 40,000 square metre sheds. These are like 10, 20, $80 million assets that are owned by institutional guys.
Yep.
That's not the space that I play in.
Yeah.
But the smaller format stuff, it's a bigger market. You've got your traditional warehouse users like your carpenters, your electricians, automotive, and then you've got your more progressive users like we have accountants, architects, e-commerce businesses, professional service type, semi-retail users.
Yes.
So it's a very diverse market in the smaller format stuff. So I still have a lot of confidence in that space.
I think it's safer.
Yeah.
You got more options.
Exactly. That's
way
what it is.
more options.
Way more options.
And when you buy sites, bro, do you look at the zoning, industrial 1 versus 3? Do you stick to industrial 1? Cause you can
Commercial
really
2 is amazing.
Com 2, yeah.
More room with, like before we mentioned, industrial zone I can't put shops in.
Correct.
Commercial 2 zone I can.
Yeah, 100%. And they want you to activate ground floor.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
your permit, so it's a bonus.
Yeah. They let you go a bit harder with density. Car parking requirements are usually a little bit more lenient in commercial zoning because you're typically in areas that might have either on-street or public car parking nearby. But I'm super conservative in my property business, like just very conservative. I'm conservative by nature, but in the property game, I've just watched so many guys come up. They've come from nothing. They've got an equity deal somewhere. Bought a site, done well. Bought 3 other sites. Bought 5 sites. Market's doing well.
Yeah.
Driving nice cars, living in big houses, and then something falls and the whole thing fails. And I'm just not prepared to do that.
I've seen it a million times, man. I've seen it a million times.
I've done well, and I was speaking to a mentor of mine a couple of years ago, and he said to take your family line from the level that you were brought up with. I had a good upbringing. I wore a few hand-me-downs, but mostly because I idolised my older brother, and I went to mostly public schools. I finished in private.
Of course.
I had everything that I needed, but I wanted to take my family line to the next levels where I have to have money worries and stuff like that. My mentor was telling me, he said, to really level up, you've got to roll the dice. You've got to take a bit of a punt. You've got to take a chance here and there.
You do.
And I've done that a couple of times, and everything's worked out.
But it's calculated.
And he said, but what he said to me is, if you roll the dice, if you roll it enough times, sooner or later, it's not going to come up your numbers. And in the game that we play, when it doesn't come out your way, you don't get out with a couple of scratches and, you know, like, if you build an 8-story building and you fuck something up,
you're fucking gone.
If you've bought it at the top of the market and then all of a sudden COVID comes and wipes office prices by 40%, you lose it all, you know. So in property, I'm very conservative, and I develop with our investors in mind.
Yes, of course.
So the end purchasers of a lot of our products, of a lot of our properties, are leasing them out.
Yeah.
And if I can't offer them what I think is a fantastic deal in the market, then I won't bother going ahead. I don't buy a site and be like, oh, if I can push prices a little bit, if I can just get 10% more than what my competitors are getting, well, then it'll stack. I'm like, I want to be able to offer it to my guys 10% less than what they can buy a shit product in the market for. They'll have a better product for less.
That's how we do it.
Then I know I'm going to be laughing. Yeah.
Especially when you're buying your sites.
And that's why in the current market, I've been so conservative with what we're buying. Like, I'm buying small deals where I don't have to make big margins. I don't have to have big contingencies for rises and falls in the market. And big holding costs. I'm funding a lot of my small deals with cash, so I can work tighter and offer my investors a better deal.
Yeah.
And for that, they're getting really good deals in a tough market rather than having to milk everything and squeeze everything out of it.
Course.
I don't have to push yields as hard. I'm getting more support by council because I'm looking at a site. We recently had a site, we did 6 concept plans. The 6th one had a fantastic yield.
Yeah.
We went with the 5th, had a less aggressive yield, a less dense outcome, but it was a better outcome. More car parking, more open space, more greenery.
Yeah.
For that, we got a permit in 88 days. I've never fucking heard of getting a planning permit in 88 days before. And then the market responds so incredibly because they're like, the developer hasn't crammed everything they can on there.
Yeah.
So they're easy to sell, they're easy to lease. My investors get a great outcome because they bought a really good product that has high land proportions for their building area. So
it's strategic. It's all strategic.
It's a very,
has to be, man.
Very high underpinning land value. That, of course, when the land value is what drives appreciation in property, right? So they get a good outcome from it. And these markets, you really have to be like,
property appreciates,
consumer first.
The building depreciates.
Exactly. Yeah. So when you're not condensing everything in, and land values go up, then boom, away you go.
Do you factor in exit strategy when you get into a deal? So
more now than ever.
Yeah. So you've bought a site, you've got a beautiful idea, you know what you're going to get. For example, when I first started out, fucking planes hit buildings in America. Right, we wake up one morning.
I was in primary school when that happened.
It sounded. Oh, look, I was in my second job. In construction. But this company was doing so fucking well, man. Right? They were a domestic company, plastering business that was building on the side. I was managing their building arm, right? Get up in the fucking morning. Nothing was wrong with the world economy, man. Planes start hitting buildings in America. I woke up, I thought it was a war. Like I don't know if you remember those old school radios, the little digital ones, and the alarm goes on. It's actually the radio.
Yeah.
Gold 104, it was on.
Yeah.
And it sounded hectic to a point. I got out of bed and I woke up my mum and I said, Mum, there's a fucking war.
Yeah.
That's like not knowing what was going on, right?
Right, there sort of was, you know, like, yeah.
That's what it felt like.
I mean, it happened.
And you're hearing it. And
3 months later, there was a war.
Correct. And I'm putting it on TV and it's on every channel, the same thing, crazy. A business was going so well, that happens and it failed. Like, out of nowhere. That wasn't meant to happen, but it did. Did they have an exit strategy? No. So when I talk about exit strategy, it's outside your reach. Like, if something were to happen outside your control.
Yeah, because that's where you trip up.
Because that's where you fuck up.
People start thinking, like, oh, I've thought of this or thought of that. You see all these businesses that go broke. They're not dills. They haven't built a $100 million business, you know, by lark or anything like that. They're calculated, they're good businessmen.
Correct.
But it's the things that they can't see that they trip up on.
Correct.
And that's, you know, COVID was one, 9/11 was one.
So do they happen? So you know, yes, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm getting into 2 deals right now, overall, 2-3 years, $25 million. What happens if this happens? How do I get out of it? Got to think about that too.
Yeah.
You know? And we've spoken about it before. Partners are very important too. Like, mate, you guys are going really good right now and you will forever. But you've got to think about that too.
Yeah.
I know I never did, but you need to think about that too. And that's something like you wouldn't see it now, but when it happens, it's like a building getting hit by a plane again, huh? Fuck, maybe 2 planes.
Yeah.
But that's how bad it is. So you've got to think about all of it.
Yeah.
I do that now. I do that more than ever. So Mike, like, you know, when you're doing a FISO, construction's easy, you know what you're doing. Land is what it's worth. Then you've got all your associated costs. My contingency isn't what happens if this goes up, that goes up. You know, interest is going down, you don't have to worry about that too much. What happens if halfway through it, something fucks up? Where do I find $2-3 million?
Yeah.
That's how you got to think about your contingency. Because capital's king. Cash will always be king. What do you do? If you've got to liquidate shit or do this or do that, right? There's time, there's costs associated with it. How quick can you get it? Is it quick enough to save me?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I think about things now. So, man, we roll the dice, no problem. But my dice now are fucking this big.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big balls, bro.
Yeah, and in this market, like, I'm doing exactly the same. Like, when things are good or you've come off the bottom, you know, the market's getting warmer and warmer, or you've held a site, you've got a really great land value and everything's going well, then, like, you can push things a bit differently. But in this market, every site I look at has really wide frontage. I do that because it's easier to subdivide.
Yes.
It's easier to get through a stage of the development and go, you know what, the market's fucked, I can't hold. I'm going to sell down what I've done.
Yep.
And then the balance of the land, I can strata it up, or I can subdivide it up. I can build to order a larger property.
Have you ever thought about that, actually?
Yeah, I've done it.
I was going to ask you, man.
Yeah, we had a big site and we bought it in 2018, and we had plans for circa 100 small factories.
Yeah.
We went to market with 30, 7 months in, hadn't sold a unit.
Fuck.
Hadn't sold the first of what was supposed to be 100 units, and I was like, I'm going to do my nuts on this. I was 25 at the time, had about 300 grand a year in land tax.
Back then?
Back then.
Imagine now.
Yeah, it was a big site,
You're getting
more than 4 hectares.
Area?
So you can imagine
area?
in the southeast of Melbourne. So you can imagine the holding costs. And I was just like, I can't wait for the market to come back. So I had a sketch drawn up for 3 large format sheds.
Yep.
And I got agreement for lease on one of them. The bank was like, we can build that.
Of course.
And I was waiting for the binding lease document to be signed.
Yeah.
It's an international company. They dragged it out a little bit. The market came back. Liberal. There's a federal election, Liberal got in, sold 6 properties the week following the election. The market took off again, and the guys, I was thankful that they dragged their feet. I said, you've taken too long, reverted and ended up building 150 units on it, and it all worked out all right.
Fantastic, man.
It was...
But you had a strategy.
I did,
You
and
get
I
out
had
of it,
good
you
guys that were keeping an eye on me, and they said, like, you can't hold this forever, you're not... Now, the story's a little bit different now, but back then, I didn't have other sites that were churning along. I didn't have other businesses that were producing cash flow where I could just be paying, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to hold the site. I couldn't lock the gate and wait 3 years for the market to come back. So I was like, I've got to pivot. And I've done that in other opportunities as well.
Yeah, I've always, when I've bought sites, it's never been an option to hold. Unless that site itself is bringing in revenue for me, this is for me, I won't hold it.
Yeah.
So, mate, if you can hold the site and it's bringing in some form of revenue, keep it. But if it's sitting there, growing grass, fucking, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't care financially at whatever level you're at, right?
Yeah.
And this is anyone.
It's opportunity cost.
Correct, yeah. Could you be using that money for something else? This is how you need to be thinking about it, you know what I mean? So,
But I don't hold development sites at all.
No.
I'm just not. I just look at it. They're never high yielding because there's underlying land value and low building value, so they're never a strong lease position. And I'm like, if I can put 10 million into a development site and make, the average developer makes 20-25% IRR on their capital.
I've never made 25.
I would not even look at a job for 25, but the
it.
average developer makes 25% IRR on their capital. Why would I leave my money in a site that's making 3, 4, 5, 6%? Get in. I set a clock from the time I look at a site, sign a contract, to getting planning approval, getting sales, getting funding, construction, settlements, and the SPV wound up, done, tax paid, everything.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a clock for me, and I'm like, time is money.
3-4 years, man. If you think about it, sometimes 3-4 years sometimes.
Yeah, I'm focused on the smaller jobs now. We're in and out in 18 months. Like,
it's a way to be. In the industrial market will change though.
Yeah.
It's going to fucking change.
Yeah, it's changed. I've been in it 10 years now. I've seen it change twice.
Okay.
I haven't been around forever, but I've been in markets where I can't give away a $500,000
It's crazy, isn't it?
warehouse. Just couldn't give one away.
It's the industrial market, man.
And then I've been in markets where we show up to an inspection,
I know.
and if you don't bring a contract, you're a fucking idiot. Because you've got 3 people coming, or you've got 30 people coming, and you've got 10 properties to sell, and you've got buyers literally fighting in the car park over who gets to sign the contract.
Correct.
I've been in all different markets.
When a market's hot, man, people feel like they're missing out. That's what I've realised with either selling or leasing. You need to make people feel like they're missing out.
Yeah.
If they don't get their feet wet, they're missing out. And I do that really well with my my office space, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to be able to do that with resi. We used to be able to. No one's excited.
Yeah.
People buying an apartment off plan is dead.
Yeah.
Unless you're dealing with the overseas market. Can I get a more? Yes, please.
Yeah. I mean, the market's definitely...
Would you buy an apartment off plan?
Only off a developer I knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good response. What about the builder who's building it? What happens if you didn't know him?
I'd only buy for builder developer. That's my honest answer.
Yep.
I would never.
Yep.
I wouldn't buy an office. Cold shell, maybe. But
I wouldn't.
to
sell
be
you
honest,
one
I probably
'cause
wouldn't.
keep them.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy. I think the developers the builder's probably more important than the developer. Because you can see everything the developer's doing, really. Like, you've got the plans.
If you needed to, yeah.
If you know what you're doing, you've got the plans, you've got an inclusion list. If you're astute and you're negotiating on contracts, you'll specify shit in it. You'll start crossing out and or similar after every inclusion in the inclusion list, and you'll say, this is what I want.
Yeah,
but the builder...
But you know your shit. Like, you got to understand the normal couple that's in their sort of mid-20s, first home.
Yeah.
They don't know what to ask.
I just wouldn't do it.
I've thought about this because off the plan sales was the biggest drive in our apartment market for the last decade, if not beyond, right?
It'll come back.
It will, but it needs to change. The faith that people have now in a developer finishing a job, especially apartments,
fucking zero.
It's fucking zero. More so a builder, like being able to survive enough to finish it and finish it well, quality. Is less than zero, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I thought about it because banks will not fund a project without 110% debt coverage, and it's still like that today. So it used to be 100, it used to be less, but 100 was the drive. And then now we need to cover GST, so 110. All right? I think it should be public. I think the developer needs to have his loan docs available for viewing. Make sure you've covered the cost. A builder needs to have his contract and his financials there too.
Yeah.
Show me all of it.
That wouldn't be hard to do, right?
Not
because
at all. Not at all.
Section 27 deposit release?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If you've purchased a property off me and I say, hey, can you sign this Section 27 to release the deposit because you're not settling for 90 days or whatever, I have to disclose to you, if there's a mortgage on the property, I have to disclose to you the debt, the interest repayments, if there's any defaults, and that's just standard practice.
Fucking correct.
So it's not like there'd have to be this whole infrastructure to put this in place. The conveyancers could handle it all already.
Correct, and there's ways of doing it. So imagine a young couple goes into a display suite, loves the location, the apartment, the finishes, all that sort of shit that they see, and they've got a package that says, well, the developer and the bank full support financially. It is going to start in March next year, whatever it is. This is the builder. These are his financials. This is what he's done before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's again another package. So you know how you've got a package for an apartment.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be another
package? Here's a finance package.
Yeah.
Here's a developer. Here's his last 3 projects. Yeah.
100% to give people some confidence in them.
Yeah. I mean, any good developer is doing that now. It's just if you make it standard.
Too late.
If you make it standard practice, people come to accept it. But
mate, if they don't like the builder, they don't like the developer. You know, it smells. They can actually see a name. They can Google the name, not the company. The company's non-existent.
Yeah.
It's put together for that one project that it goes. Do you know what I mean? So how do you get confidence back in that market? I think it's the only way.
Yeah.
I've sat down with people and we've spoken about it. Now, the flip side to that is, does a builder feel confident to give his financial information to the fucking world, basically?
Brother, if he doesn't, then he's the wrong builder.
Correct.
Like, all the builders I know...
Correct.
Not all the builders I know, but all the builders that I would trust, they would happily showcase. Yeah.
Not fucking many.
Yeah.
Not many.
But there's no way I'd buy off the plan without having... a relationship, but at least an understanding of the developer's brand and who's building it.
Yeah.
And if the builder wasn't appointed, then I would only buy off the plan with a developer who is a builder as well.
Correct. It's the safest path.
And those guys are still doing deals. Like if you look at, like we're selling off the plan, no problem.
Yeah.
We only sell off the plan. By the time our projects are finished, 100% sales is longer.
Yeah, of course.
There's guys like Grayer,
Yeah.
you know, the boys up on the Gold Coast, they're selling off the plan, no worries. There are developers that
C3?
are doing it. Yeah. Yeah.
They're fucking massive.
Yeah.
They're still going, man. They're still going hard. What about Pelicanos and all of that? Do you look at your competitors and see what they're doing? Where they're at? Or you don't, you just do your thing and that's it?
I do my thing. Like I'm mindful of what they're doing, but they're not in my league for the areas that I care about. They're far above me in many other areas, like C3, Pelican. Like they could buy and sell me like lunch. You know,
me too.
They're big.
100%.
They're big mobs.
But is it always not good to see what these guys are doing?
Yeah, it is.
They come up with new products, man.
It is, yeah. Yeah. It's just hard to without. Oh, you take that?
No, I'm taking a photo.
Oh.
I love my food.
When you look at it from the outside, there's so much stuff you don't know. Like what looks like it could be doing really well could actually be costing them a lot of money, getting horrible feedback from the bank, or like. So I see shit. I'm like, I've just come to learn that if you don't have that, like if you're not doing it, and I can't sit down with you and say, Costa, this facade. Is it holding water? Is it working? Like,
of course.
You get ideas, but you never get the full depth of information. So,
look, and the other thing is, there's a lot happening at the moment, right? In every sector, apartments in the city are still going, industrial stuff's still going, people are still doing offices. Look at Cremorne.
Bro, I don't know how you're.
Are they making money?
Yeah, that's.
Like you think about it, are they making money? We're never going to know.
Yeah.
They might get through it and make zero, but they got through it.
Yeah.
It's there, it's occupied.
Thanks, bro.
Right, it's done.
Thank you.
I don't like doing shit for free.
Yeah, no.
Fucking I hate it.
I know so many developers that are making no money.
Oh, mate. Between us, mate, I know a handful at the moment at that higher top level that aren't making a cent but need to finish what they're doing. We're talking a deal worth 150, 200 million. 3 of them, 4 of them. They're not making a cent.
Yeah.
But they got to get out of them. They've sold them, they've taken deposits, they've got to start them and finish them.
Yeah.
Now, how the fuck can you do that, man?
Yeah.
Like, would you sleep at night?
Nah.
I wouldn't fucking sleep at night. Would you feel good about yourself? Being in debt to those extreme levels, second tier lenders as well. So you're not paying your 6s, you're paying 9s, 10s, 11s, more, 12s. I'd never fucking do it, man.
Yeah, and
I'd never put myself in that position.
you even think about defaulting and they're coming after you too, you know, like.
If they smell default now, they're coming after you. Yeah, man. It's like the old days, you miss out 1, 2, 3 month repayments. Now...
Yeah, or you have a plan in place, you say, guys, this is what's happening, but this is how we're going to solve it. No, if I can take the property back off you, like, I'm coming for it.
And you can always do that with the majors, even still today, they're bound by law.
Yeah.
Second tier, they make their own laws. Third tier will take your wallet from your pocket.
I've got really good relationships at NAB. Like before you saying, 100, 110% debt coverage, like 80% I'm good to go.
That's how they look at industrial.
Very, very rare.
That's how it looks at it. The industrial is different.
Yeah.
They know the market better than you.
They do.
Residential though? No.
Yeah.
Not really. And I don't blame them. Like the arse fell at that sector, man. It just fell out, man. Like it just... I'm not talking about...
What do you think? Like was it affordability? Was it...
It got too hard to put together. So for a developer to put a deal like that 30, 40 apartments, it got hard. For a builder to finish it, it got hard. The subbies to do it, it got hard. No one was making money. Everyone was going broke in that sector.
Yeah, it's got hard through and through, right?
So we throw an umbrella over people going into, administration. We throw an umbrella over it, right? The bank analyses it and they go, it was that many or percentage of residential developers versus commercial. It was that many builders who do apartments. Like they put a percentage on it.
Yeah.
Not only that, the banks are worried that, okay, someone in industrial falls over, we'll finish it, we know we're getting our money back.
Yeah.
Plus more. Apartments though, someone falls over, we take that over, try and sell them. We can't fucking sell them. See what I mean?
What's happening in industrial?
It is now.
Massively.
Fuck.
One of my again, one of my mentors does a lot of non-bank lending.
Yeah.
Like through all the tier, probably the tier 3 lenders more than the tier 2s. You know, like the Payne Capitals and all those sort of guys.
Scary.
Yeah, but he'll invest with them. It's first mortgage backed.
For first mortgage, okay.
Yeah, and it's
never do a second and third, man.
No. He only does first mortgage.
What's his return?
I think they're offering like 8s at the moment, 8s to 9s.
8, 9s, yeah.
And he's seeing a lot of offers. Like usually the offers are they're struggling with pre-sales, so they can't go to the bank. They'll pay 8 to 9. It's first mortgage. They're only 75% LVR, so they're not hugely geared.
Okay, yeah.
But they don't have the pre-sales to show serviceability, so that's where the risk is.
Okay.
And he'll fund those deals, and he'll get his 8 to 9%. I spoke to him yesterday, and he said, "I'm getting an unbelievable amount of deals for existing stock."
Where they can't get rid of them. That's right.
Because they've all gone like these mezzanine finance, senior stretch deals. They got capital at 12%. And they get into the end of the deal, and they're trying to refi out at 8 or 9. So you're getting first mortgage on existing stock, but they can't sell them.
It's so
that's happening in industrial.
In industrial as well, huh?
This guy doesn't. He only looks at commercial property.
Commercial stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
And I'm seeing I'm getting smashed with. You said before, do I look at my competitors? And I said no, I don't specifically, but I look what's happening in the market.
Yeah.
And for that, I'll get smashed with meta ads on like existing stock.
Yes, yeah.
You're getting so much existing stock.
Really. Oh, look, I'll keep my eye on all of it. Industrial had a really, really good period. And when I was doing it early on, couldn't stay loyal to it.
Yeah.
Because it just flipped in a second. It was crazy.
I think that's still the case, bro. I think it is. Yeah. I don't know why, but everybody always has said that. Yeah, people come into the market, they get sick of resi, they come in, it's 4 walls and a roller door, it'll be easy. 50% site coverage, planning's easier.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the market stops and they're like, I'm going back to resi, you know.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, and I've heard it because some of my young DM now, he's like, oh, I'm hearing all these agents saying like, oh, resi developers coming into industrial, resi developers coming into industrial.
Yeah, they did.
I'm like, don't worry, bro, I've heard it.
I've
heard it all before.
Massive.
I'm like, don't worry, when the music stops, they'll all go back to resi.
100%.
And that's what's happening now.
And that's why I would stick to what you do. Definitely. Are you finding what in terms of sales, investor versus owner occupier, what's higher?
We manufacture a little bit.
Okay.
So when we have a very loyal database of investors, so we can sell projects to investors easy.
Yep.
But we have a predetermined investor cap for each project.
Really?
There's a harmonious balance of owner occupiers to investors in a project, right? The occupiers show up to the body corporate meetings, they maintain their building a little bit better. If someone's parking somewhere or doing something they shouldn't,
they go to the meetings.
Exactly right. They go to the meetings.
Been the one.
Yeah, exactly. Neither have I. So we have a predetermined cap and we protect that. And it also leasing uptake, right? If we do 100 properties and 100 are leased, we might lease 50 of them before they're even finished. But the last one could take 6-12 months to get leased, and that guy's not a customer again. So we're very fortunate where our properties sell. So when we've hit our investor cap, we no longer welcome investors.
Wow. Okay.
And it's very well received by the market. You think like, if somebody comes to buy a property and the agent says, you know, you're looking to occupy for this business, says, no, I'm looking for an investment. So the developers actually close the books to investors. They don't go, oh, now I want even more. They go, I respect that. Can I buy in his next project because I want to get in before we reach the investor cap? Because what to consider a developer who's going to protect my interests when it comes to leasing up?
They need to feel like they're losing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, we manufacture that too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If you missed out, sorry about this one, mate.
Yeah, but here's another project
and another
who's just about to launch where we haven't reached our investor cap yet.
We used to do that with resi, and it worked so well, and there was never an issue. It will come back. It's got no choice.
Yeah, it always does, man. You've been in it long enough. You've seen it so many times. The same with office. Office will come back.
I've never had an issue with offices ever since I've done it.
It's wild in this market when
ever. Look, you. How do you say it? At the moment,
are you playing in that real small? Yeah.
It's always boutique. You're better off doing 3 small boutique style office buildings, then one big one. Because you can manipulate the three that you've got in terms of rent, you can manipulate that. If you've got something massive, right, the bank is expecting a certain amount of money per square metre.
Yeah.
Because that's what they value your building at.
Yeah.
Right? If I get a tenant in there, right, that's $100 less, what happens to the value of that building?
Yeah, you've just fucked your whole building.
Just destroyed it. It's better empty. And it is actually better empty. I'll tell you right now. You know how many people like that are in the city? Chapel Street, why do you think Chapel Street's empty? Because they're still going off old numbers. You reckon they couldn't fill those shops if they dropped their rents by 20-30% in 1 second? But no, my building's worth this much. They've borrowed money against that building that's worth this much.
The institutions are the worst for it.
Fucking terrible, man.
I did a financial review, invited me to speak on a panel. I was a couple of months ago now, and I was alongside the CEO of Charter Hall office and the managing director of Land Lease office.
Oh, yeah.
And I just let them have it. I just said to them, like, if they were reporting, if they dropped their rents to where the market actually was,
correct,
and reported the valuations that were a result of those true rents, like you'd be wiping billions of dollars off your balance sheet and your investors would be screaming at you. But instead, you'll say, nah, these are our rents. All our offices are empty because the rents are...
Correct. They can hold.
They can't hold them. And then their investors are happy because they've got their $1 billion balance sheets and haven't moved.
What was their response to that? Because that's interesting.
They just couldn't... They're like politicians, these guys. And girls.
Answer a question with a question.
And they will just not answer the question. Another one was a question about AI. And...
which is the biggest thing ever for construction. AI is going to take over construction.
Yeah.
We're already starting to muck around with it.
So after I'd hammered them, they said, there's offices coming back because there's been a few transactions. And I said, tell me the transactions. So because the transactions that have occurred are 30% below market. I said, it's not because the buyers are coming back into the market. I said, it's because the vendors are sick of holding these properties vacant for 3 years. They've finally dropped their pants. So now there's transactions. I'm like, if you guys reported the actual values, you'd be in hot water.
And it's true.
And then...
I know that for a fact. It's true, 100%.
They said about AI, and I told them how at Ledlin we're implementing AI and the benefits that we're getting and stuff like that. And I said, AI is incredible for productivity. We get a lot of stuff done. I said, but the thing I worry about AI, particularly for my co-panelists here that are heavily invested in office, is that AI doesn't need a desk.
Correct.
And these women just went white in the face and they just said, we think that AI will replace the work that nobody wants to do and that'll free up our team to do the fun work at the front end.
Hold on a second.
Are you fucking kidding me? You'll sack 30% of the team.
So I've got a receptionist, right, that I pay, call it $90,000. I've got a bookkeeper, financial advisor, / accountant, that's 170. AI can replace them in 1 minute. So you're telling me if I can save, what is that? Almost 300 grand, I'm not going to do it. Of course I'm going to do it.
Of course.
They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're never sick. I don't have to hear about their life.
Yeah.
I don't have to hear about traffic.
There's no company car, there's no Christmas party, there's no...
They don't eat, so there's no lunchtime.
Yeah.
So they're there.
There's no carers leave, there's no sick leave, there's no... Yeah.
And they report to you with exceptional accuracy on an email to tell you who's called, to see what they've managed, to see their bookkeeping, to see how they've filed things, like to the essence. Yeah.
Right, there's 1,000 suits in this room and I'd had them, chuckle along the way. Cause
you didn't invite me, man.
It was an invite.
All these bright lights, big city shit.
Financial review, brother. It's I don't get to throw my weight around there. But I had them giggling along the way, and then when they asked about AI, and I said that AI, the thing about the AI employees that they don't need a desk and how that's going to bury office.
Yep.
The room was just like, their jaws dropped, and then my co-panelists were like, we don't think it's going to be like that. They just talked their way in circles.
How can you not think it's going to be like that?
It's just it's a political answer.
So much money invested in it. It's...
our workforce will drop by 80%, but we won't fire them. We'll just keep them on and let them do the fun work. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. No one will do that.
Yeah. But
everyone looks at bettering their bottom line. It's only human.
They have to.
Yeah. And so considering the fucking fees, taxes, council rates, all that shit that keeps going up and get pumped with, where else are we going to find this money, man? I can't get...
Look after the employees that you keep more. You know, rather than having to cut corners and maintain all these, it's like, if you can put a few AI systems in place and...
At what sectors of your business are you looking for in AI? Like...
Really more in general practice at the moment.
Okay.
But
so it's not estimating, for example, or...
Nah, more...
Admin?
More, in admin.
Admin,
like,
good?
Yeah, I run a inbox software as well, so my emails that come in, every email that I send out is drafted through AI.
Yep.
A lot of them I just hit send.
Yep.
Because it's now learned how I talk and how I want to act.
Yeah.
And then some of them, it'll be above the AI's intelligence or knowledge, so I'll have to input from some stuff. But if you email me, anything you ask for, when I go to my inbox, there'll be a draft there. Hey Costa, appreciate your question.
Okay.
And it'll say what it thinks the answer is. And it knows what projects I'm running, the status of them, what we're selling,
who you are,
rates, anything
everything
that's gone through my inbox, it's got in its memory.
Wow. So why would you not do that? Oh, can I ask, what does it cost?
$29 a month.
Okay, $30. All right, this is $500 this lunch.
Yeah.
Just to give you an example.
You're paying, right?
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it for sure.
I was about to start drinking water.
But why wouldn't you pay 20? Like, think about it as a business. Would you push back on something you pay $29 a month to do something that you'd pay, hundreds of thousands potentially? You wouldn't fucking do it, man. You have to take it serious, mate.
Every contract of sale, every lease I review now, I use AI.
See?
I can pay an agent what will cost me probably $500 to $1,500 depending on the value of the lease. It's the same lease, but just the numbers are different and they get paid based on the numbers, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Or I can drag it into an AI software and get it to summarize it for me, and it knows what I'm looking for because I've put 100 different contracts through this GPT.
Yeah.
It'll flag a few things, I can ask it a few questions, and it'll do a more in-depth response and report than what an agent will do.
It won't miss anything. It won't miss anything. So again, go back to it. If you can save money and get your work done
if I'm doing 5 of those a week,
so of course you would.
Yeah.
I know my answer. I know what I'm going to do.
Save $37.50 a week on...
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
And I can do it any time of day, right? I don't have to send it to an agent and wait for them to come back tomorrow, 2 days, 3 days' time. I can be at 11 p.m. at night trying to do a bit of work and just drag it in and half an hour done. Away I go.
All right, so let's use that example and let's bring someone like a Mervac or a Lend-Lease into it. Do you honestly believe that they're not going to provide their investors a better bottom line by doing that? Of course you're going to bring fucking AI.
Anything else would be fucking barbaric. Like, why would they not... If they didn't, I'd be having a go at them for not providing...
If I was an investor?
If I was an investor...
And you're telling me what you're telling me?
If I was an employee...
You'd bring it up with the board.
If I was an employee and they said, hey, can you spend 3 hours reviewing this contract? We don't want you to do it through AI and take 10 minutes. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are you wasting resources, you know?
How many times have you had a contract go to a lawyer and they get back to you in 4 days?
Yeah.
That's what I fucking hate.
Not as many times as when it takes 2 weeks, you know? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 4 days being best case.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked. Like, you know? So if I've got a tool that does it better, quicker, cheaper, okay, let's still employ people, man, to do that job. You're a fucking idiot.
I drag structural civil engineering drawings into it. And I'm like,
I've started using a platform like that right now.
I'm like, can you consider an alternative method for the foundations of this?
Yep.
They'll tell me, rather than be 300 into clay at 150 kPa bearing capacity, because we're in fill, we might go narrower and deeper. You get a high bearing capacity, like.
So you put comps into it, computations into it as well.
And I'm like, that's way beyond my scope. And the human work.
And what do you do? Make the suggestion back to your engineer.
Yeah, then I say, hey, can you comp this?
Yeah,
can you comp this? And I know full well it can be done. And I say, hey, can you comp this? It won't work. And I say, can you just hear me? Can you comp it?
Yeah, have a look at it.
3 days later, oh yeah, it can work. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
So you've saved 150 grand.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not use AI. Consider AI. Let's just forget about it, and let's go broke because of our government taking all our money. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Of course, AI is going to take over, man, and so it should.
Yeah.
It's not our fault. The reason why AI has taken such a huge upward force is because The way we live in Victoria is the same as everywhere else in the world. Money's hard to come by. And businesses failing means I can't employ people.
Yeah.
People don't have a job. So, all right, I used to employ 30, 40 people, but with AI, I can employ 20 comfortably. And there's no issue with money. And you give an extra pay rise.
Yeah.
Be the best 20 people, man. Be my best. And you don't have to worry about anything.
Exactly right. You'll get a fuel card now. You'll get a new phone when the iPhone comes out. We're going to redo the office. Because we only need half the size of an office now.
Correct. So it's going to come back to AI competing with hard workers. If you're a hard worker, man, we need you.
Yeah.
If you're one of those guys that just do what you have to do and wait till 5:30 and you're out the door, I don't really need you, man.
Or you don't come in. That's this whole work from home mandate thing. I'm like, if you're going to work from home, I might as well replace it with AI.
It's the biggest fucking dumb thing that I've ever fucking heard. And then they wanted to bring in a 4-day working week. What do you mean? We can't get our work done and you're working 5 days. You're going to give us one less day. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's not thought about. Like, every decision that you make has a consequence. And it does. The government is acting a certain way and not really considering the consequence. And you know why? Because in 4 years, they're not going to be there.
Yeah. The government is the least forward-thinking establishment that exists in the commercial market.
They care about their pockets, their pay rises.
And the next vote.
And they understand that even if I win, I might be replaced.
Yeah.
And I've done my time.
Yeah.
They don't work for people no more.
Yeah.
They don't care about people no more. What's the point of dragging back your debt levels as a country when we're getting shafted? Find out how to do it without taxing us more.
Yeah.
Bro. Another levy, another fee. How many levies have we got in building now compared to 10 years ago?
Yeah, we're probably the most asset-rich nation, or one of the most asset-rich nations in the world, and still we're having to put our hands in our pockets every time we make a fucking dollar.
Correct.
And we're exporting all these materials and not charging the rest of the world enough. It's like, come on, guys.
Come on, man.
Yeah. What do you think about Victoria and where we're at the moment?
I think Victoria is the worst state in Australia. Clear favourite by far to operate and run a business at any level, not any construction. Every level. A very close second is Sydney. I think Queensland, and rightly so, is in the lead, man. If you want to start a business, go to Queensland. Find your niche. It's just doing the right things, and the values are there, which is really weird, man. Like Queensland's values were just dead flat for many years, and now they've just gone crazy.
Yeah.
But Victoria's very hard. So we'll speak to these guys. I'll tell you.
I was speaking to a friend, and I'll mention his name when the cameras aren't recording, but he is part of a council board.
A council board.
Council, there's like he told me what it was called. It was like Invest Gold Coast.
Yep, okay.
They're like, they sit, I don't know if they're separate to the council or they're a council division. And he was telling me they've got $1 billion in term deposit.
For what?
They have that much cash coming in. They're in that much of a surplus in the Gold Coast that they can't spend the money. They got to fucking earn 4% in a term deposit. And we're down here in Victoria where councils are going bust.
I'm going to have a look into that. Is that true?
The state, this is from a very...
Really? A good source?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They just got more money than they know what to do with. Because all their rates have gone up, as have ours, but they're managing their...
A lot better than ours.
Their cities better than we are.
So Victoria's broke.
Yeah,
and we're
Victoria's
still talking about big projects. The government's still talking about the next $1 billion project.
Yeah. Where's the $1 billion coming from?
They're on fucking drugs, man.
Yeah.
You know, so...
But then we've got issues with, safety. I feel like every time I open up my phone, somebody else's house is getting run through and...
Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mate, it affected me personally. We moved into our new place two weeks ago, and in the first week, my wife's car got broken into, man, at my home. And what did they take? You won't believe this. What did they fucking take? Go. There was nothing in the car. What did they take?
They didn't take a wallet.
The rear vision mirror. Ripped it off. That's what they took. The guy came back to the place 3 times. Caught him on CCTV.
Yeah.
Who robs a car and takes a mirror?
Yeah. What's this thing with the mirror?
I'll tell you what it is, and I found out. When she went to get a quote to replace the mirror, it was like $2 fucking grand. Come on, man. Like, look, I'll tell you now, everyone deserves bail. They do. Everyone once deserves bail. You don't deserve it a second time. You fuck up once, build a fucking prison instead of a road that no one uses.
Yeah.
Fucking put them in there, man.
Yeah.
What about safety? No one considers safety.
I had lunch with the boys the other day and it just come up in conversation. And one of them said, you wake up in the middle of the night, there's 4 blokes coming up the stairs with machetes.
That's happened to a mate of mine, mate.
What are you doing? Everybody had this predetermined plan for what happens when somebody comes through the house with a machete.
So they've thought about it.
Everybody's fucking thought about it. I said, boys, what the fuck is going on when we're sitting here having our $500 lunch, drinking an expensive tequila, talking about how we've all got this plan in our head for if somebody comes running through the door with a machete tonight.
What do you do?
Where do you put your missus? What do you do with your kids? How do you deal with it? Fuck, the state's in a sad way when
why is it so much in the Bayside, do you think? Because it is.
I think money, like...
They think?
Yeah, I think they think it's money. Like, Bayside suburbs have a bit of money.
Yeah. You ever heard about it in Toorak?
Nah.
There's a bit of money there.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's easier to target. I think it's easier to target. So if you look at Toorak, yeah, there's definitely money.
Of course.
You got to get through this fucking massive gate fence. How are you going to do it? The logistics of it. In Bayside, you've got big homes, but I can see everything from the footpath.
Yeah,
I can see
it's
everything.
all suburban layout.
I can see everything. I don't care how big your house is. Your house is within 3-4 meters of the footpath, right?
Yeah.
Your setbacks aren't big, right?
It's the density too. They want to walk from. I want to check your front door and your car in the driveway. Then I'll be able to walk 3 steps. Next front door, next car park. Whereas Toorak, big blocks.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on. Do you think that an option is to? I mean, you pay so much fucking council rates. Patrol streets.
Yeah.
Run a patrol system, mate. Wait, how much are you paying?
But bro, what kind of state are we if we're considering putting nightly patrols in the suburbs?
You're not going to stop them. These people are hungry, man. I can't consider anyone breaking into a home knowing there's going to be a confrontation, possibly, for the just in case that I get something.
Yeah.
If they're not hungry.
Yeah.
They're fucking starving out there, man. Sudanese are sending their kids back to Africa. Bro, true story. Their parents are scared for their kids to be here.
Is that?
That's a fact. Google it when we finish up here.
I don't need to.
I'm fucking dead set serious. They're scared for their children's lives here. With the gangs, the machetes and all the shit they're carrying. Their kids are getting hurt 12 and 15 the other day. I mean, what are we, third world here?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be happening. But what are we worried about? Like, what's the government worried about? Like, what are they doing? You worried about your next big fucking construction bullshit so you can get your money back in through the CFMU for your donations.
We don't need another rail. We need to be able to go out at night without getting fucking cut up with a machete.
Hey, man, they built the fucking metro and 80% of our trains do not fit the metro.
Yeah.
Like, think about this. This is Jerry Lewis, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. But they control our money.
Yeah. That's the...
They're increasing our fees, our levies, our taxes. They're dipping money into the ATO and the SRO now. Mate, they're like hawks. They're like fucking hawks. One late lodgement, one day you're getting a letter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of money in super. Now they're coming after that.
Correct. I never invested in super, mate.
No.
No way.
No. I want to control my money.
I think if you're young and you think your super's going to get you out of trouble when you're old, you're on fucking drugs.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking money and do a deal where you don't even fucking get a super contribution. Just work it out, man.
Yeah.
It's the worst money you'll ever get.
Yeah.
What, you reckon they won't take it again and again?
Yeah. And make it harder and harder and
How can you cap super? So you're telling me you've worked harder than anyone to build that super fund up, and if it's more than an amount, we're going to tax you. How does that work?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that at the start. What are you changing it now for? It's fucking done. You
Move
can't even own your own second home. Look, my parents came to this country for a home, yeah. But my parents came here to make sure that I can get a home and maybe a second home for my kids. Can't even do that now with getting him tax. What the fuck's that, man? Is that Victoria or Australia-wide?
Which one?
Second home. Capital land tax on a second home.
Victoria.
It's only Victoria,
I think
isn't
so,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, nice. Let's add to that Victorian
Man,
element that we were talking about.
It's just...
So I'm working
Gets me
my ass
upset.
off to do better, and you're hurting me.
It gets me upset, like, because I see a lot of people, they're like, Australia's fucked. I'm like, it is. What are we going to do? And they're like, oh, I'm going. And they're going to Bali and Dubai.
I know a few people that have done that.
And it's like, you can't blame them, but I'm like, guys, we need good people in Australia to help fix this shit show. Don't fuck off to Dubai or Bali and leave us here to try and clean up the mess. Like, but, I mean...
They need to, in my opinion, reduce income tax heavily. Get rid of all the bullshit. Luxury car tax, man. Like, why are we still paying that?
Yeah.
We don't manufacture cars here no more.
Yeah.
The reason why that came in is so you buy an Australian car.
Yeah.
So why is that still there? Anyway, fuck those taxes off. Increase GST by 5%.
Yeah.
All right? If I want to buy a TV myself and I can afford it, I'll pay the GST, no problem. But if I can't afford it, you got an option, you don't buy that TV.
Yeah, don't take my money. Yeah.
5% extra on GST, how much is that going to earn, man?
Yeah.
Like, there's logic, but there's no one with the fucking balls to do it.
Yeah.
So
So no one's voting for that, that's why.
It hasn't come up in an election, has it?
Yeah, no, but I think the consensus is if you tell the average middle class person we're going to increase GST by 5%, they just go, that's fucking preposterous. Like,
All right, but if I tell them I'm increasing every other tax,
yeah, no, but they don't
and they're going to
consider
go, it's
that.
only like a little bit and this
Yeah,
and
I'll
that.
tax the rich. Yeah,
Tax the rich.
yeah,
If I'm getting taxed that hard and I've got money, why do I need more money? Why would I employ 30 people when I can retire now?
yeah.
Have a holiday, spend time with your
That's what a
wife.
lot of people are doing. They're going, why?
A lot of people are doing that.
Why am I working my ass off just to pay a lot of tax, give my money away? I've got enough. I'm just gonna...
Generally, I mean, I'm going to say me and you are pretty lucky in our careers so far, but the money's old money. The 65, 70-year-olds. And they're still hungry and they're still doing it. You know what they're doing now? Fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Proper money.
Yeah.
They're doing nothing.
Yeah, that you're right. The guys with hundreds of millions of dollars that are like propping up sectors and investing in big projects and stuff like that.
Do I need to do it
Why the
anymore?
fuck am I going to do that? I'm not going to back this young person or this young business or
Correct.
whatever. I'm going to keep my money. I'm going to earn a few percent. I don't need a lot. I'm just going to live small and
100%. More holidays,
Yeah.
more time alone,
Yeah.
less stress, less reading financial reviews
Yeah.
and that bullshit, which is, it's all bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. But they're educating their kids as well. So, like for example, like 10 years ago, I would have been talking to my kids different about business and work and what I do and why it's beneficial. As I'm getting older and these things are happening, I'm changing the tune on how I'm educating my kids on what to do. If you can go on fucking YouTube and have 30 million followers and make this much money, why would you think about employing 200
yeah,
people? So it's changing.
yeah,
So the conversations on the table and dinner table are changing. And it's going to keep changing because it's going to get harder. So when Romeo gets to a certain age and he can understand, we're talking 2 decades away.
yeah.
What do you think you're going to be telling him? Nah, don't develop. Buy existing properties with a high yield because you can't build them for that anymore.
Yeah.
And just do that.
Yeah, I'll teach him the tricks of leverage and rental increases.
100%.
I'm not having him out there in boots telling 20 subbies what to do and having guys let you down and
Man, some of the stuff that I did when I started, for example, if I had a little shop and it was earning 25 grand a year, right? The bank doesn't look at, or the valuer doesn't look at anything apart from what it's earning and comparables, correct? Okay, so let's say I could borrow $500,000 up against that shop. Would you give that tenant an extra 10 grand a year to make that at least 35 grand if the bank was going to give you $1 million?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What would you do?
Yeah.
Would you actually pay tax on that knowing you're getting $1 million more and the tax is fuck all?
Yeah.
You would,
Yeah.
or legit. They're the little things where you teach your kids, I know, 10 grand's a lot of money, isn't it? But if the bank gives you this much more, what would you do? Because you're getting a lot more money to do something else and actually get your 10 grand back off the bank and pay what, $100 a month?
Yeah.
Not even. What is it? $60 a month. So they're the things that we have to teach our kids because there's no other way moving forward. I imagine starting today, like in today's environment. You've got nothing, bro. Fucking zero. Imagine you started today. How harder is it now than it was when we started. I mean, I started 10 years before you, but 10 years in, it was still better than what it is now.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Even small projects now, like I'm doing one of the smallest projects I've ever done. Great project, really passionate about the area, really cool outcome, but it is small. And the amount of work, it's like, we got a planning permit, all right, now we've got to get our plans endorsed, and they want traffic, and they want landscape, and they want this, and then I'm like, all right, we need our civil drawings, all right, construction management plan, we want traffic management, what? Asset protection, it's like...
The whole fucking lot.
I want to put some marketing on the front of the fence, and they're like, oh, you need a hoarding permit.
You do,
What the fuck is a hoarding permit?
Yeah, you fucking do.
There's a fence, I just want to put some sign writing on it. Well, you better put that on your hoarding permit.
Can't do it.
It's like, it's just fee after fee.
I'll give you a scenario. Imagine, it's no fucking bullshit here. Every single developer stopped and didn't give council a set of drawings to endorse or a set of drawings to review. How many people will be unemployed?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's horrible.
Okay. So, is it fair to say, you make my life easier? I don't have to fear going into a suburb because I know of the council that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Like fucking City of Yarra, bro. You got no idea. They've got a person for everything and then a person to review that person for everything. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right? Make my life easier, man. I'm paying you your fees. I'm paying you your fucking... anything you need for your permits, for everything. I'm fixing your laneways at my cost. And they're fucked. Give me a fucking break, man.
Yeah. My small side at the moment...
Give me a fucking break.
They're like... There's a sewer running along the back, council sewer, and I'm tapping straight into it in the middle.
That's all right.
And they're like, cool. While you're there, can you cap and seal an existing branch up the top? I'm like, no, I'm not going in up the top, I'm going in the middle. They're like, can you cap and seal an existing... I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Won't approve it.
You just want me to spend 25 grand fixing your asset? Like, it's just... It's one thing after the next.
So what else, man? What else are the plans? Like, what are you... I mean, your mind always works so fucking hard. I mean, what are you thinking, man? Any new ventures? Any fucking...
Yeah, I'm turning glass into sand.
Saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Pretty cool.
So you're taking it back to its form.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with the sand?
Selling it for construction.
It complies, there's no fucking problem with the
sand? Yeah, we've had to do a lot of testing.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we've tested up to 40 MPa.
Is there money in it?
Yeah, there is.
With volume, though?
Yeah, with volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you getting your glass from, man?
We've linked up with a couple of recycling ones.
Yeah.
We're doing deals sort of, we'll go direct to a developer or a demo company and then we'll run it through a recycling business.
Interesting.
And then we'll cut a deal with them on the gate. Because these guys are paying $350 a tonne to
Sounds
tip.
right, yeah.
And we'll take the glass instead, so it's pretty attractive for them. Because we're taking glass destined for landfill.
Whose idea was it?
Some guys... NASA originally invented the technology.
Wow.
We don't know what for. And there was a few different channels and businesses and NDAs before the tech sort of got to where it is now. So we took the tech from NASA and we added heat to it.
That's so interesting.
So they throw the glass down this impeller.
NASA?
Yeah.
Are the Americans doing this?
Not in our application, but they were doing it for something. We just don't know what for. So there's like an impeller and a vortex system.
Yep.
And it sucks, the glass gets dumped in the top.
Yeah.
I was out having a look at our plant yesterday, a couple of hours from here. There's a 400 kilowatt motor that sucks the glass in.
Yep.
Hits this impeller and it's heated at a temperature.
Wow.
Cuts the glass.
Turns it back into sand.
Turns it back into sand, yeah.
That's fucking fascinating.
So it takes glass out of landfill, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then also it stops us having to dredge oceans and rivers.
You'd get government funding for that if you pushed hard enough?
If we needed it, yeah. We don't need it though. Like, we got POs to take glass.
And you can't buy my fucking car. It doesn't need it and can't buy my fucking car.
I'm very frugal, you know this.
I know, man. Good on you, man.
Yeah. So that one's...
How's G-Up going?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, we've like...
You guys going to flip it soon or what?
I don't think so. I don't think... Not in this market. Like, I think all the big mobs are doing it tough. They're not really looking at buying at the moment. You know, another few years, if inflation starts pumping, consumer spending's happening, everyone's drinking, partying, life's good.
I agree.
They buy then, but at the moment they're like looking at their own brands that are struggling, and so we're doing really well. But I just don't think the buyers are there at the moment.
No.
So, but it's a bit of fun.
If you look at I was looking at it, Asahi.
Yeah.
Their shares have gone down.
Yeah.
Like Asahi shares have gone down, bro. Like fuck, they own everything though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a bit of fun. We're profitable, so there's not a lot of stress there. We set the business up in a way where if things are busy, we make a fuckload of money. If things are quiet, we don't lose any money. Like we don't have our own warehouse.
Do you have quiet?
Winter, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's quiet, but it's a very seasonal product.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole industry is.
Is it?
Yeah, alcohol is incredibly seasonal.
What about wine?
Yeah, that's what I said. And they're like, still. People aren't going out for dinners as much and not having parties as much, like dinner parties as much, or going to nice restaurants. So
yeah,
even wines.
I look at myself and I don't stop. so I'm always having dinners and lunches and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I mean.
But I understand.
Yeah, because I thought the same. I was like, wearing RTDs is different.
People hibernate.
Wine, and they're like,
they hibernate.
Still,
yeah,
they do.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
Whiskey, I'm like, whiskey, nice, sitting around the fire in winter having a whiskey. Yeah, but for the entire market, people are going out less. They're not going to bars. They're not going to restaurants. They're not having events. You know, there's less festivals and corporate events and all that sort of stuff, which totally all has alcohol. So it is very seasonal.
But we're pumping now on the rooftop, pumping.
Yeah.
And our alcohol supply has increased by fucking tenfold. So you're right, man.
Yeah.
People waiting for summer for an event.
Like September, for us, that's sort of the first month out of winter, or it's the back end of winter for us. We had 6-figure net profit. So like,
beautiful, man.
It's a bit of fun. It gives us something to be in business together as mates. So, and now we roll into summer. We make
It's fantastic, man.
Make a bit of money over summer, and then we build the business through winter. Sort of lay the foundations at re-stabilize at a new level.
You're like a Greek island.
Yeah, exactly right.
You make the money in fucking 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking sick.
And then we use summer to grow, and then winter we sort of set a new benchmark, get things set up for the next summer, and then we go again. So I got that, the Sustainable Concrete Group, that's just a real cool
powders
opportunity. The supplements, that's doing well. It's good margins. It's not a big business, not yet, but there's opportunity to make, you know, like those businesses do exit, but not for, you know, 300-400 million. They exit, you know, you might sell to a private equity firm or something like that. So, or another supplement business. So I don't think it's a bit of fun.
I don't think Nestle can buy anything else in Australia.
Yeah. And they're good margins. And then through the Sustainable Concrete Group, we're buying a heap of subbies as well and feeding them the sand.
That's going to be
rather than just selling the sand to Bottle and Wholesome.
That's going to be
sell it to the subbies to help win government tenders.
It's going to be your money, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, you imagine landing a John Holland contract.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You're going to be waiting for your money.
All these subbies,
you'll be waiting for your money, but you'll get it.
We'll buy 50% of them and help them grow. And you know how the private equity stuff, a business that's doing 40 mil rev and 10% margin, they're making 4 mil. You might buy it on you might buy it for 8 million or half of it for 4.
2.5.
Yeah, but if you've got a group and they're doing 40 million profit.
Is alcohol 2.5 as well? 2.5?
Nah, it's much bigger because the guys like Asahi, they'll buy your business, they'll fuck you up, fuck me off as a CEO, they'll fuck the marketing team off.
Everyone.
They'll produce it in-house so their cogs drop massively. They'll roll it out through all their venues.
Which they do with everything, man.
They just buy the brand. They don't even care about the bottom line.
Did you know that tech is 9.5%?
Yeah.
And if you go public, it's 11.5%?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about G-Up going public?
Never G-Up, but the Sustainable Concrete Group, yeah.
Have you ever thought about a personal brand going public?
No.
Why?
I just never considered it.
How come? How big is big in your, like, is big like being able to do this every day and make millions of dollars? Is that your big, do you reckon? Alvin?
As in like doing...
You know what you guys are doing now?
Yeah.
Is big doing this 20 times over and being flat out with 100 people? Is that your big?
Probably not, no.
What's your big?
I mean, $1 billion a year revenue, like that's for me, that's pretty big.
Do you reckon when Amazon started, he thought that was big?
No, he would have thought 10 million was big. Yeah.
Okay. But when you got to 10 million, what did you think was big?
For you, some coffee?
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah.
A decaf.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So everyone's understanding of big is different. Have you realised this?
Yeah.
So, like, imagine I was a kid and I was lucky enough to drive own a Ferrari, a Gold 360. I'd be a fucking pig in shit when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Do you know your big is allowed to change?
Yeah, 100%.
Your big is always allowed to change.
Mine changes every 6 months.
So and you're allowed to. So when what you think is big now might not be big later. It might be actually fucking tiny. You ever thought about that?
Yeah.
All right. So who stops you from being or thinking that you can get bigger? You.
Yourself. Yeah.
Correct. You. Right? You can dream whatever you fucking want. If you get to a point where you want a boat, a house, if the material shit is important to you, which was never for me, still isn't. Right? I wear the same t-shirt every day, wear the same pair of fucking jeans every day, right? Right? So if you get to a point and you got to your big, well, you've undersold yourself. What's big? You got to keep thinking bigger, smarter. You got to be a lot more clever, right? Because you've just bored yourself. If you got to where you got and you thought that was big in 2 years, you're going to be fucking so fucking bored.
Yeah.
So if you can see where you're going, you've got to keep thinking bigger and bigger. And there's no limit, man. You've seen what people can do out there. I know it looks like a far stretch, but Elon Musk started at a point. Bezos started at a point. Buffett started at a point. How come they didn't stop? You know why? Not because of the money, because their dreams got bigger. Oh, but I can do this now. I can do that now. Who stops you? You. I can say, fuck, I got to where I wanted, man. 50 years old, I'm done. Cool. But you're fucking flying. What are you done, man? Where you going? What done? It's only you that stops you from being bigger. And that's fucking it. It's not me or him or you telling you can't. It's fucking you. Because I don't listen to no motherfucker. So why can't a personal brand go public?
I don't have anything to challenge it, no.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've got, I'll give you an example. A-list actors. Your DiCaprios, you know, your fucking A-listers, man. Back in their time, De Niro, A-listers. If that guy went public, so if he's earned 100 million, him going public earns him 11 times that. Would you invest in De Niro for his next movie?
Yeah.
Would you? I would.
Yeah, fucking A.
I think it's a fucking sure bet. After seeing Wolf of Wall Street, after that movie, if he went public, he earned fucking, I think, 40 million for that, plus whatever else he did. I'll call it 100 million. He's just earned 11 times that going public, and you can buy his shares. Would you invest in his fucking next movie? If it was again with Scorsese.
How would it be structured? Like,
What do you
per
mean?
deal?
It's the same as a business.
Yeah.
Same as a business. Leonardo DiCaprio, proprietary limited.
Yeah.
I'm fucking telling you, why has no one fucking done this? You're talking about actors, Brad Pitt, so many women, fucking Julie. How come they haven't done it? Because I would invest in her in her next movie because I know I'm going to get 2, 3, 4% more, right, on my money, if not double it.
Yeah.
How come? So can you invest and go public with a personal brand?
Maybe you'll be the first to do it.
No, I'm talking about him. But all I'm saying is that, like, we think inside the world that we know, like everything that we know, like the sand, you know this, you've got people, the G up, our construction, that's what we know. How do you get outside that circle to work out what else can we do? Like, it's very, very fucking hard, man, to break it.
Can I try these on?
Of course, man. They're reading glasses, though, and they're strong.
Holy shit.
No, you got it closer.
Oh, yeah? Look at you here. Look at the rig on you. That is very clear.
Like, can you?
Oh, maybe I need glasses.
You do, because I've seen you.
What the What does he mean he's seen me?
No, you know when someone's reading and they go like that.
Oh,
and
fuck off!
Yeah, man, like an old man, this guy.
What's he talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm dealing with. This is a Friday. I've got a guy who fucked up my job, and I offered him 28 grand out of 90 because I had to pay the rest to fix it. He's taking me to VCAT, and I've gone him 1.8 million.
Well, he should have taken the 28 grand, shouldn't he?
He shouldn't have taken the 28 grand, yeah. And we're just transferring it to county because VCAT can't deal with something that big.
Over $1 million.
Auto relates to DRAC. Subcase application in the transfer file. Yeah, so we've transferred okay, so this is the thing, man. Like, sometimes you count your blessings. If you've got a chance to... If you fucked up, like, bro, if you fucked up, right? And I'm sitting there and I go, fuck, man, I did fuck up. I was late, whatever. Put it behind you. Pay your fucking bill. Minimise it as much as you can and get the fuck out of there. Just find something else to do. If you get caught up in the court system, man, you know what the courts do? First, you go in a washing machine and it goes like that. Then they take you out and they put you in the fucking dryer and it goes like that. And you come out fucking crinkled, man. So if you want to be like that, right? Don't sit down with someone and try and negotiate money to go to them to feel free and be able to do something else. That's my life at the moment. One thing is, man, I hate shit people. I hate shit people. And shit doesn't mean they look bad or fucking just don't know what they're doing. Shit people are people that have come out to fucking hurt you, man. You get them a lot. You're getting them a lot more now, especially in industry.
I think hard times brings out the worst in people. And that's why you'll see more shit people.
And you know what the funny thing is? Hard times should actually bring the best things in people. That's not the reverse. That's the thing. Loyalty non-existent. You'll get it from your wife, your parents, hopefully your brother, sister.
Yeah.
Because that sometimes is a bit wishy-washy as well. But
do you have a big group of friends?
What's friends?
Yeah.
What's friends?
People that, if you're in the car together, you can sit in silence without feeling awkward. You know, the type of people, like if we're in the car cruising, both had a long day, we're going wherever we're going, and we just chill for 5 minutes. You know, I feel like before you get to that point, you're an acquaintance, you feel you're in the car, you feel like you've got to hold conversation, you've got to keep chatting. That's how I deem what a friend is. If I'm happy to just chill in their own company.
Yep. Which is your wife. Obviously you do that with your wife.
Of course.
Yep. It's a funny question because we've met, well, I know you have, but I can guarantee you I have so many people. I wouldn't call them acquaintances. I would call them people you know.
Yeah.
Just you know people. Friends, there's a reason why I drive so many two-door cars, man. There's not many. One person here and there.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. I don't know. I reckon that's lost its meaning as well, friends. Like, what's a friend?
Yeah.
Do you reckon, guys? I mean, you guys are younger. I mean,
Do you guys have a lot of friends, or you have a small friendship circle, or?
I probably have like the amount of friends I have, I can count on like one hand.
Yeah.
Like I'm very small.
I've got. I'll tell you. Obviously, Evie is my soul. I can't replace Evie. If Evie were to go, my soul will go. Like, I know that. It's a fact. So I'm not going to talk about that feeling. Like your wife, the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
Like your missus, the same thing, right? I've got a group of mates, and we're talking 3, that I've grown up with in school. And we still chat. But we don't really catch up a lot. But they're friends. Truly friends.
Yeah.
Right? My brother, I lost touch with my brother for 10 years because of his issues. He's my brother. Like, my brother is my brother.
Yeah.
He's always going to be my brother.
Yeah.
He's my brother, right? So it doesn't matter. You can't include him in this. Do I have a guy that when fucking things are bad, that I can bleed to, talk to openly? tell them the truth, tell them how fucked things are. I don't have a guy like that. I have a wife.
Yeah.
That's my friend. That's my mate. Everybody else, I cannot truly be 100% honest with, including my parents, because it'll make them sad.
Yeah, you don't want to put that pressure on them.
You don't want to do that to your parents. So no matter what's happening in your life, when your parents ask you, you look down, is everything all right? You act. Mum, Dad, I'm all right. Of course I'm all right. Why are you doing this? Oh, it doesn't matter because the accountants told me to do it. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't know. You uplift them. Come see the kids. Come sit down, Mum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're never going to tell your parents the truth. They hurt more than you hurt. 2 times. But what you find in your soulmate, you will never ever find anywhere else, bro. I'm telling you now. And man, I'm divorced, so I know what it feels like.
You've done it twice.
I'm actually doing it once, which is now. Yeah. It's really weird. It's a fucking whole new episode. But I'm actually doing it once now. This is normal. Like, my life now is normal with my girl. So I can tell her fucking anything. And I'll give you an example, right? What you talk to your missus about, your happiness, I don't know, I'm pretty open, so I talk about my sadness too. I talk about my fears, talk about my stresses. Could you talk to your best guy mate everything openly?
I could, but I think I've got a rare friendship circle where I can do that.
Okay. Are you gay?
Yes. No. I'm not, but $50 is $50.
Yeah. I'll do it for 25. Cash?
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends.
I can't do it. That's me personally. I can't do that.
I've got to see fears, sadness, like straight to my missus for that. But stuff that stresses me, I don't share that with my wife as openly as what I do my fears or my sadness.
All right. So this is what I mean. When I'm stressed, and she can see it, she doesn't only see it, bro. She sits next to me, and she can feel it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, babe, what's wrong? Nothing, babe. Babe, there's something wrong. You can tell me, it's okay. I'd say, look, I'm just worried about this sale. It's no big deal, but when I'm saying worried, I'll tell you what worried means. He would understand. I've had it open for 4 weeks. No one's fucking coming through.
Yeah.
No one's even fucking picked up a contract. If I don't get rid of this, I've got to find fucking 400 grand, right? That's worried. But it'll be okay, babe. That's cool. I just want this sale to go through. We're not getting the traction what we want, but we'll be okay. So I tell her, but I also put her at ease when telling her.
Yeah.
And then I'll change the subject, and then we'll talk about something else, which is very hard to do. So when you're in that mindset, she's the only one that can break it for me.
Yeah.
So I can't put her in that mindset.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Talking about stress to mates is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they don't judge you because you're making millions.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
You need other mates that are making millions. It's different.
You need, correct. Because I can't talk to a guy that's working full-time on a great salary about what I do, because what happens is that my friendship turns into shit. You're worried about this, you're stressed about that, you're making all this, I'm fucking... It's an automatic human response.
Yeah.
And I can understand the same way you don't make your parents stress, you're not going to make your wife stress. I get that. But I tell her things like what's on my mind. Not necessarily that I'm really fucking stressed about it, I can't sleep about it. It's how you put it to her.
Yeah.
And what she will do is not understanding the full situation, because she'll stress out. She'll oh my God, it's over.
Yeah, the house is gone.
I'm finished. I'm straight. I've got to call my parents.
Yeah.
No, you don't do that, man. Right? But what you'll do is you'll let her in on the situation, so you can see that there is someone who really cares about you.
Yeah.
Because you need that as a man.
Yeah, it's very grounding.
It's like that cares about you. Babe, you'll be all right. And she actually touches you a little bit on the... Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be okay, right? but she doesn't really need to know the whole picture.
Yeah.
But she needs to know a little bit.
That I do, yeah.
She's your mate.
Yeah.
Like, she's your best mate.
I'm
right?
worried about my pipeline or my employees or this, and she's just enough said,
Yes.
you found 100 sites, you'll find another,
Well,
you'll get a new team member. Like,
But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get a hug.
Yeah.
Babe, do you want to eat tonight, or do you want to go out?
Yeah.
We'll take the little one out, or we'll go for a walk around the block, or some
Yeah.
shit. They break your stride, man, because
Yeah.
you get caught up in it so bad. I've gone through fucking heaps, man.
yeah,
So, friends. There's a best friend, and as a man, it needs to be your wife,
Yeah.
or your partner. Look, that best friend, a man's best friend, right, is not a fucking dog. That I hate when they say that. That's a dog's best friend. A dog's best friend is a man, not a man's best friend. It's the reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, don't use that, because it's a big fucking word. Especially when you go through life and you understand who your best friend is, right? Fucking dog, I feed it, goes to sleep, you don't even hear about it. Man, I tell it my problems, it doesn't talk back to me.
yeah,
Looks at me, wants more food, get the fuck out of here. But, you know your other people, like I said, your parents are your parents. Bro, no matter what, they're your mum and dad, man. Like, they can do whatever they want. Your brother, sister, is your brother's sister. You might not like what they do, but they're your brother's sister. Like, that's the connection there. Some people, if they weren't connected in that way, they wouldn't even hang out with your brother and sister. Like, you wouldn't hang out with your brother if you weren't connected like that.
yeah,
We're connected like that. So that comes with it, right? As in other friends, you know what? They will come and go, and life's not over yet. They're still gonna come and go. You just choose who you feel comfortable with at the time of your life to spend time with them. That's it. So if these people that you're thinking about and you've known them for 20 years, yeah, fucking spend time. But don't think that can't change.
yeah.
Don't think it can't change.
My longest friendship of people I would consider I'm close friends with that I speak to, you know, on a weekly basis, it's probably 6 or 7 years. I've got friends that I've known from childhood, from school, but we're not close like I am with my circle now.
All right. You know, I know what you're saying. You know when you grow up with people, so when you're 12, 13, 14, and you've had your girls together, look, you go out, you do all that, you've experienced life together, right? I've got my group like that, they're 3 people. And there's another one, Nicky, but he's gone on his own path, right? And we still talk. But it's like we talk like we were still at school.
Yeah.
All right. So I can guarantee you the people that you're talking about aren't those people. They're the people that have got similarities with you. They're not your friends. They're people that you feel comfortable with. Like, you fucking get into an emergency right now, you're calling those people, you're calling your wife.
Yeah.
Yep. Or you're calling the ambulance.
Bro, it happened to me, must have been like, I was in a group chat with a heap of friends 7, 8 years ago, and I caught up with a mate, we ended up in town, just got blind, like just way too drunk, just ridiculous, like the type of shit that you don't do as an adult, you know?
Fuck that.
And I was fucking wasted, and I was up this way, and I lived down the peninsula, and I was in the group chat being like, boys, I need somewhere to crash, like if I get in an Uber, he's gonna kick me out on the side of the freeway, like I'm just not, fucking no one. I said to one of them, I'm just around the corner from your house, like how do I get in? He's like, don't come to my house. Like,
so this is
I was
the
like,
thing.
what the fuck? Aren't these my mates?
If Oscar called me, I swear to God, but this is philotimo. We've got a thing in Greek, which is, it can't be, how do you say it? It can't be translated. Philotimo. Bro, if I met you once and you called me that night and you said you were in trouble, you're coming to my house.
Yeah.
That's you too. And that's this dude here that I just met today. But I want to work out why you're at my fucking house and what are you doing this to yourself. I'd work it out.
Yeah.
I don't put people on the street, man. It's just not in my nature. I will never do it. My mates are like that too, bro. Like if I got into that situation, these are the guys that I grew up with at school. Hey man, my missus just fucking kicked me out. I fucking tanked, right? I don't know what I did. Can I come over? You know what they'll say? My wife's here, man. My kids are here. No way.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Is that a friend?
No.
No. No.
Not at all. Yeah, I fucking exited that group chat the next day. I'll tell you quick smart. I was like, these aren't my friends. I'm out here. And one of my boys now was in the group chat too. The next morning, he lived interstate. He was in the chat like, boys, what the fuck is this? Like, we call ourselves a friendship circle. Oscar was fucking incapacitated, needed help, and you're all just kicking him around like a fucking can. Go to his house.
It's a very important lesson, guys, because you can't rely on anyone apart from yourself. All right? And you can rely on someone else only if it's your wife, and that isn't 100%.
Yeah.
There might be 98.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you got to do everything yourself. You can't expect to feel good speaking to a friend. You got to speak to yourself to feel good. It's the fucking weirdest thing. And I've gone full circle, Oscar. Especially you getting involved in all this sort of shit. And I know the Troy Candies and fucking Panners and, you know, Portelli and all that. That is so cool. But leave it there. It stays there. Your house is here. Your home is here, man. It's not fucking there. Let them fucking do whatever they want. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you as a friend. Because that's not going to get you where you need to go. And you can't rely on that. Because it'll upset you when you need to rely on that, I think, at some point. At some point. And I'm speaking to you as a mate, because it's happened to me. Everyone likes the bright lights, the big city, fucking girls half naked and shit. It's fucking nice. I'm telling you, it's fucking grouse. But when you get to an age and you're looking at a chick that's half naked and you just see through her, you don't even fucking look at her.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. You don't see nothing. It's fucking... You don't see nothing. It's weird, right? But your missus comes up that stairs, man, and she looks fucking amazing. And she's coming to sit with you, and all she wants is you. She doesn't want nothing else, not one thing, man. I would call that my best friend.
Yeah, 100%.
I would actually call that my only friend. I would call my brother, my mum and dad, my mum and dad. Think about it. I want you guys to think about it. This is life lesson, 50 years, man. And I've gone through it all, Oscar.
Are you 50?
I'm 49 in Feb.
Doesn't look a day over 35, does he?
So I don't know about that. But, you know, we can talk about work and money and I can show you my bank. It doesn't mean nothing. It does not mean anything. We can do all of this as long as you want. No problem. Yeah, we're going to get the likes. We're going to get the followers. We're going to get massive traction because I know what we're doing. And it's fucking exciting. What does it mean? If I haven't got Evie.
Fuck all.
What does it mean? What does it mean? Like, fuck, think about it. If I haven't got my 2 kids, what does that all mean?
Fucking nothing, bro.
It fucking means not one thing, man. Whether I've got 10 million in a bank account or not 1 cent, you know, if I've got Evie, I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
That's my thing. As long as should fucking live with under bridge, then whatever else happens, who cares?
I'll be all right.
As long as we've got a bridge, we're all right. Yeah.
I'll be all right. It's the weirdest fucking feeling, man.
Yeah.
But that's life. And you're going to see things, man. You're going to see things that are going to hurt you. You're going to get hurt. You've already been hurt.
Yeah.
I have. All right? You probably have, but you're going to keep getting hurt. And don't take it as part of your life and this is what shapes you. That doesn't shape you. Unless you let it. If you let this shit shape you and you worry what people think and what they do and your expectations of how people should respond to you, do it. Fucking enjoy it. You're going to be fucked in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No. Oscar, man, no.
Yeah.
Because you've got a long way to go. You've got hopefully a 2nd and 3rd child coming. They're going to be fucking teenagers. They go through their own shit. You and your wife will go through shit. Don't think you won't. It's just life, and what it throws at you, you will. The bond needs to be strong to get through it. And keep fucking dreaming, man. You stop dreaming, you're finished. Stop dreaming, guys. You guys are fucked. I'm telling you now. It doesn't matter what the fucking dream is. You will be fucked in a minute. Live that boring world, get your fucking job with someone else, get underpaid, and enjoy the shit life you got. I'm fucking telling you, man. That's how this world is constructed. for robots. Yeah, the ones that have got 1 million friends and they go out on the weekend, they get drunk every day, like 1 million friends. They've got a group chat of 400 people on it, and everyone's going sick. Yeah. Where's your friend?
Yeah.
Tell him you just lost your mum. Let's see who responds, and let's see who comes to your house. Let's see who comes to the funeral.
Yeah.
No one.